Have a little respect for the dying. You're not dying. I'm hoping to. Tell me something.
Yeah?
That awful girl at the party last night.
Yeah?
The one who kept giggling and trying to do a striptease?
Yeah?
That was me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Eleanor must hate me. It was her wedding reception, and I ruined it.
Oh, she didn't even notice. Her labor pains started, and they rushed her off to the hospital.
Last night?
Yeah, she had a boy. 7 pounds, 8 ounces.
Oh, wonderful.
I sure hope that baby doesn't keep them awake at night on their honeymoon.
Look at that.
I'd rather take a bath.
It's all your fault. You know you made the punch.
There was nothing wrong with the punch.
Oh? Then why did the ladle turn green?
I never made punch before. Maybe there was something wrong with the gin, or the tequila, or the whiskey, or the rum, or the vodka, or the... There's a man in there!
A what?
A guy, asleep in the bathtub.
Huh.
See? Yeah. Is he a friend of yours?
No. I never saw him before.
Maybe he's a burglar.
Oh, sure. He came in to steal the bathtub and fell asleep on the job.
We just can't leave him in there. I mean, there's a girl coming to look at Eleanor's room.
Oh, that's no problem. We'll just keep her out of the bathroom.
What if she has to use the bathroom?
That could be a problem. Wait.
Good evening.
Good morning.
Good Lord, is it morning?
Yes, it is. And if you don't mind a stupid question, who are you?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Jack. Jack Tripper. Boy, that water's wet. You don't happen to have a towel handy?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm Chrissy.
Hi.
And this is Janet.
Oh, yeah. I remember you. You were at the party last night.
We gave the party last night.
Well, I was one of your guests. I came with a friend who knew one of the gate crashers.
Why were you sleeping in the bathtub?
Huh? I don't know. Last thing I remember, I had a glass of that terrible punch, and then everything went black.
And green.
Isn't there another girl who lives with you? The one who was, you know...
Eleanor. Yeah, she had a boy.
Yeah, she must have. Well, look, I'm sorry. I better be going.
Good.
You can't go out like that. Take your clothes off first.
That party upstairs kept me awake till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, really? I didn't think you could hear it over your snoring.
I wouldn't have minded if I'd been invited.
Oh, you wouldn't have liked it, Stanley. All those young girls. You're not up to it.
What does that mean?
It's all you can do to keep the pot boiling down here.
Well, those girls better watch it, or out they go. Look at that crack in the ceiling. Their party did that.
Oh, that wasn't the party, Stanley. That was the earthquake.
What earthquake?
The big one. Don't you remember? Oh, it was thrilling.
Thrilling?
Yeah, it was the first time our bed moved in years.
Will you get your mind out of the bed and onto the ceiling? This is my building. They should get my permission before they throw parties like that.
Oh, come on, Stanley. It was just a little party, a going-away party for one of the girls. If you'd go away, I'd give a party.
You know, it's a shame you don't live in India. You'd be sacred there.
And contented.
All right, which one of us is going to go up and complain?
Well, I think it should be the head of the house.
Right.
I'll go as soon as my nails are dry.
Pants, socks, shorts. Anything else?
Only things that don't come off.
Here, you can put this on.
Me? Wear this? You've got to be kidding.
Eleanor didn't like it either. That's why she left it behind.
Yeah, but...
It's the only thing we have that'll fit you.
Don't say anything.
What do you think?
I can't tell. I'm used to seeing it pregnant.
The guys at the gym could see me now, they'd make me turn in my towel.
Would you put these in the oven? Oh, sure.
The oven?
Can you think of a better way to dry them?
Not too well done, huh? You don't happen to have a razor, do you?
Yeah, you can borrow mine.
Great.
There you go. I have a very light beard.
Do you have any shaving cream?
No.
It's gonna be painful.
Wait. Try this.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. This will be fine. What is it?
We use it to clean the sink.
Oh, boy. You really loused up that toast.
It's not my fault. Eleanor didn't leave the recipe. Are the scrambled eggs ready yet?
Yeah, for the garbage pail.
What's cooking?
Breakfast. You're just in time.
Oh, do you mind if I eat in my boots?
I'd rather you ate off the table.
It started out as scrambled eggs.
Really?
Yes?
Well, I'm sure it's delicious. This is horrible. Oh!
Do you think you could do any better?
The proof will be in the eating. Let me see what you got in here. Okay, eggs, butter, what are these, mushrooms, an onion. We'll start with that.
Start what?
Eggs Madeira Funchal. Can you boil an egg?
Well, I don't know. Eleanor always did the cooking.
Are you sure that you know what you're doing?
Oh, yes, I'm studying to be a chef at the LA Technical College. You are looking at the Galloping Gourmet of 1980.
Oh, it takes that long.
You have to learn how to trot before you can gallop. Who said that? Now, for my special touch, I'll need some breadcrumbs.
I think I have some in my bed.
Never mind. I'll make my own.
Well, that's silly. Nobody makes breadcrumbs. They just sort of fall off the bread.
Wine. I need some wine. Do you have a bottle?
No.
Oh, but I can make one up from the party leftovers.
Good.
Oh, does it have to be all one color?
Mm-hmm. Could you get me a heaping tablespoon of milk?
Yeah.
Heaping?
Never mind. It's fine.
Who is it?
It's Mrs. Roper.
Oh, come in.
Hey, don't you lock your door?
Whenever I think of it.
Oh, you shouldn't take any chances. You know, there have been a lot of robberies in this neighborhood lately.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, look, honey, about all that noise you were making last
Oh,
night.
yeah. Mrs. Roper, I am really sorry. I was gonna come down.
Yeah, right through the ceiling, we thought. I didn't mind all the music, but, ooh, all that foul language.
There wasn't any foul language.
You weren't down there with Mr. Roper.
Well, we weren't the only ones making noise. He was beating on the ceiling with a broom handle.
I know. Now, just keep it down next time, okay? You know
Okay.
what Mr. Roper's like. I won't have any weirdos or hanky-panky in my house. he thinks Queen Victoria was a swinger.
Where's that wine? Oh, hi.
Hello.
Here it is, and hurry up. I'm really starving.
What's that?
Oh, girlfriend spent the night here last night?
Girlfriend, look.
She
honey.
looks dreadful without makeup, doesn't she? But Roper, you go down there and tell Mr. Roper that I promise we are going to be quiet from now on.
Do you study cooking full time?
Weekdays from 8 till 2. The rest of the time I pick up odd jobs. How about you? What do you do?
I work in a pool.
You're a lifeguard?
She means a typing pool.
You're a typist? With a shape like that?
Oh, it doesn't get in the way.
No, what I meant was you're great looking.
Oh, thank you.
And to keep all that hidden.
I think your onions are overheating.
Janet works in a flower shop. Isn't that exciting?
Terrific.
I'll get it.
As far as I'm concerned, she's already got it.
Hi.
Patricia Crawford.
No, I'm Chrissy Snow.
I'm Patricia Crawford. I've come to look at your apartment.
Oh, yeah. We're expecting you. You can use the bathroom now.
Must I?
A man up there in woman's clothes?
That's right, Stanley. He was wearing a girl's dressing gown, but he didn't fool me.
Are you sure it was a man, not a woman? They all look alike nowadays.
Not to me, they don't. Besides, I could see some little hairs on his chest, peeping out.
Well, that doesn't prove anything. Look at your mother.
Look, I don't care whether you believe me or not, but it was a man.
I wonder what game is going on up there.
Oh, probably something delightfully kinky that only 3 can play.
I'm going up there and bounce him right out on his ear.
Well, it is small, of course, but then most of the time I'll be out here with you gals chin-wagging.
Yes. This is the kitchen where we chin our wags, and this is Jack Tripper.
Hi.
How do you do?
We found him in the bathtub.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I found a spider in the bath once. You know they crawl up the drain pipe? Oh, it was a horrible, hairy little thing. I just opened my mouth and screamed. I've kept the plug in it ever since.
She could have fooled me. Well, look, Patricia.
My friends call me Pattykins.
Okay. Patricia, the thing is, well, we have a lot of other girls coming to look at the apartment.
We have?
Well, we better have.
Well, I could always come back tomorrow.
Well,
All right, where is he?
Mr. Roper.
There you are. You know, those clothes don't fool me a bit.
This is our landlord.
How do you do? I was just telling the girls, what a
Take
charming...
off those clothes.
I beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon. Don't even sound like a girl. Who do you think you're fooling? I mean, anybody can see that those aren't real. What made you think that you could... my God.
You dirty old...
I'm sorry. It's a mistake anybody could make. I mean, they don't look real. I mean, they look like a pair of, like a couple of... Oh.
He touched my bosom.
Do you think he's taking too much Geritol?
I couldn't. I just couldn't live in the same house with a man. I couldn't do it. He didn't even say please.
Come and get it. You sit here, Chrissy.
Oh, how nice.
Oh, you sit there. I hope it's all right. It's the best I could do under these primitive conditions. You don't care for it, huh? Oh, it's nothing really. Any genius could have done it. My specialty is les langoustines grillées au beurre safran avec la salade doucette.
What's that?
French. Eventually, I'm hoping to open up a little restaurant for people who can really appreciate high prices.
This breakfast is good enough to eat.
Thank you. I enjoyed making it. I don't get a chance to practice much at the YMCA.
Is that where you're staying?
I can't afford any place else unless I can find someone to share an apartment with.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think so.
Good. Listen, Jack, how would you like...
I like it already.
But first, let's just talk it over. Would you excuse us for a minute?
What's there to talk over, Janet? I mean, I think he'd make a terrific roommate.
Oh, so do I.
Okay, let's ask him.
No. Before we rush into this, I think that we should add up the pluses and the minuses.
All right.
Okay. He is a great cook.
Plus.
He would be good protection for us around the house.
Plus.
He's very good looking.
Plus. Minus?
Minus. You saw the way he was looking at you in there. I know you, Chrissy. You have a very low melting point.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just a little bit of sweet talk and you fall apart. Look what happened with Frank.
I know. But Frank seemed so nice. He said he wanted me for a friend.
Yeah, and then the next night he brought the friend.
You're right. But with Jack, I'll be strong.
No. It will not work. You can't help yourself, Chrissy. So, I'm afraid you know what the answer's gotta be.
Yeah. You'll have to be strong enough for both of us.
Here's your din-din.
I'm telling you, Helen, it was a woman. I have a very sensitive finger.
Look, Stanley, I know a man when I see one. Mainly from memory, of course.
What does that mean?
Well, it's been a long time since you laid your finger on me.
You know something, Helen? You've got enough mouth for 3 lips.
I don't care what you say, Stanley. It's a him.
It's a her.
It's a him.
I was up there.
Well,
I know what I
was
saw.
up there.
It was a her.
Me move in here with you two? Mm-hmm. Are you serious?
Yeah, of course, you'll have to share everything.
Gladly.
The rent, the food, the phone bill.
Oh, those. Yeah, sure.
Right. Well, what do you say?
I need time to think it over. I'll take it.
But first, let's just get one little thing straight. That is your room, and this is our room. One false move, and we take you right to the vet.
You can move in as soon as you like. Hi.
Sorry to barge in on you again like this, but me and the wife are having a little disagreement about a certain matter of Sex.
You want to borrow a book?
Oh, I don't want to borrow a book.
No, it's about him.
Him? No, he's not the one. No, definitely not. Definitely not.
This is our landlord. He's always doing that.
Hi. Tripper, Jack Tripper. I'm moving in
No,
here.
the one I saw was completely... Oh, no, you're not.
I'm not.
Are you crazy? Moving in with two girls, not in my building,
Wait a minute,
you know?
it'll be strictly platonic.
Well, I don't care what it is. What does that mean?
Like you and me, Stanley.
Even so, you can't move in here.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll put my pants on.
You must.
See what I mean? Why do you have him off in the first place?
They probably clashed with his dressing gown.
I'm sorry, Jack.
Yeah, so am I. That landlord of yours, he's really the pits. Hot. I shouldn't have let him push me around, you know. I should have laid right into him.
Well, you still can.
You won't mind?
No, I'd enjoy it.
You would?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Mr. Roper, I have something I want to tell you. I wouldn't live under your roof for all the tea.
All right, son. Janet just explained it to us. I'm sorry I misjudged you.
Oh?
You can move in. It's all right.
Oh.
And we hope you'll be very happy here, dear.
Oh.
Ta-ta. How did you get him to change his mind?
Easy. I just convinced him that nothing would happen between Jack and us.
How did you do that?
Well, I told him that Jack was a decent, respectable, hard-working young man.
And that did it?
Not quite. I also told him that you were gay.
Well, I put up the clean curtains.
Oh, Chrissy.
I sure hope Jack likes them.
You're gonna spoil him.
No, I'm not. I just think if he's coming to live here, we ought to make him feel at home.
Well, I did my bit. I put the toilet seat up.
I just want to make his room more attractive. I always say it's the little homey touches that make a home homier.
Chrissy, the man is coming from the YMCA. If we stick him in a broom closet, he will feel at home.
I still think that... Why are you watering the table? I could have sworn Oh, I put the plant in Jack's room. It'll brighten things up for him.
Oh, well, let's don't brighten things up too much.
You mean you don't want me to be nice to him?
Oh, sure I do. It's just, you know how you are. Every time you think you're doing the right thing, you end up giving the guy the wrong idea.
You're right. I'll watch it.
So will Jack.
What are you doing?
Just stamping out Jack's name for the mailbox.
But then he'll know Jack's living here.
Chrissy, the mailman is supposed to know who
Not
lives
the
here.
mailman, my father. You know how he carried on when I moved here from Fresno to Los Angeles? Sin City, he calls it. I mean, if he finds out I'm living with a guy,
Hey, he doesn't have to know.
he knows everything.
Oh, Chrissy, your father is just a minister. He's not God. Oh,
See?
the weatherman said there'd be thunderstorms tonight. Oh, Mr. Roper, our smiling landlord.
I'm here to fix your doorbell.
And Mrs. Roper.
I'm caddying.
Would have been here sooner, but I've been very busy.
Yeah, busy napping in your armchair.
I wasn't napping in my armchair. I was watching television with my eyes closed. When I want to sleep, I go to bed.
And when he goes to bed, he wants to sleep.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, fix the doorbell, Stanley. It's time somebody's chimes were rung in this house.
You know, it's too bad your fairy roommate ain't checked in yet.
Why?
He can fix us without a ladder. Just fly up here.
Stanley was born with that sense of humor. That and a few other birth defects.
Here's your problem right here. See these wires? They're loose.
Isn't that brilliant?
How'd they get loose?
Maybe it's like shoelaces. If you don't tie the bows tight.
Wires don't get loose all by themselves, you know.
Stanley, be careful. They're live.
I know what I'm doing. I just want to get to the bottom of this. You've been playing around with these wires?
Girls gotta have some fun.
All right, Captain Queeg, you got your confession. Now make the bell go ding-dong.
Thanks for helping me with my stuff from the cab. You don't have to take them inside. I wasn't gonna. Hey, look, I'm sorry about that jar of pickled onions I broke in your cab. But if you keep all the windows open, the smell should be gone in about a month. Yeah, with any luck. That's $2.75. Oh, yeah, I got it right here. Interesting doorbell.
I didn't hear nothing, I didn't see nothing, and I don't know nothing.
Oh,
What happened?
He's trying to tell you someone's ringing the doorbell.
Hi, Jack. Come on in.
Hi.
couldn't you knock?
I better get him to bed while he's still moving.
I don't want to go to bed. I want to watch Name That Tune.
That's his favorite program, ever since he gets the Star-Spangled Banner in 7 notes.
What about the doorbell?
I'll fix it later. Unless the interior decorator here would like to do it.
I'm not an interior decorator.
No, I thought all you fellas were.
What fellas?
You know, Tinkerbell.
Oh, I see what you mean. No, actually, not all of us are interior decorators. Some of us are, boxers.
No kidding.
No kidding.
I mean, you'd actually hit another guy?
Oh, only if he made fun of us.
We'll get your bags in.
No, wait, you don't have to do that.
Well, it's only fair. If they were my bags, you'd have to carry them.
That almost makes sense, doesn't it?
We hope you'll be very happy here, dear.
Well, it beats the YMCA.
Oh, yeah, nothing but men, isn't it? I can imagine what it must be like. As a matter of fact, I often have.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, Chrissy. I'll just put these in my room.
Oh, you can do that later. Look, I'm going down to the Regal Beagle for a glass of wine. Why don't you all join me? My treat.
No, thanks. The what? Beagle?
Regal Beagle.
It's a pub, just like they have in England. Yeah, they've been opening up all over the area.
Yeah, real cozy. You know, a little wine, a little bread, a little thou.
No, thanks. I've got an early class tomorrow, not tonight.
Not tonight. You know, that's a perfect title for my autobiography.
Well, here I am.
Yes, you are. Aren't you?
Put it there. Not your hand, the rent.
What?
You do have your share of next month's rent, don't you?
Yeah, why?
We needed to pay last month's rent.
Mr. Roper doesn't believe in charity.
Speaking of Roper, how long do I have to go on letting him think I'm gay?
Ooh, as long as you live here. That's the only way he'll allow it.
Well, just as long as you know different.
Chrissy. Don't you have something to do?
Oh, yeah. Come in the kitchen and show me what you've got.
She means the groceries.
Oh, yeah.
You get that, Chrissy. We'll take care of these. Okay. What are you making for dinner tonight?
Well, something I learned in class today. Veal parmesan with a side dish of luscious fettuccine.
Oh, I just gained 5 pounds hearing about it. You always carry your pickled onions loose?
No, they spilled out on the floor of the cab. Well, I was gonna wash them.
Janet!
What?
There was my mother on the phone. She'll be here in a few minutes.
What's she doing in L.A.?
Oh, she went to see her dentist. If she finds out, 2 girls living in an apartment with the men, you know what she'll think.
Oh, come on, Chrissy. People are doing it all over the place.
That's what she'll think.
Well, I thought that your father was the problem.
Your father's living with 2 girls?
We've got no time. I'll put his stuff away. You take him down to the Regal Beagle and keep him there till I call and tell you Mother's gone, okay?
Right. Okay, let's go.
Do I have to?
Oh, you'll love it there. The beer is flat, but the barmaid's not.
Move them out. Maybe we
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, Mr.
Hi.
Oh, hey. I'm so glad you changed your mind. Come on, sit down.
Thank
Have
you.
a drink.
Hi. Hi. What'll it be? White wine for me. And you?
I'll have a couple of... one beer is fine.
Coming up.
She's so healthy.
Down, boy.
I knew it. You're not gay, are you?
Huh?
Oh, come on. I won't give you away.
No, I'm not.
I thought so.
I'm as normal as Mr. Roper.
Don't spoil it.
But you don't have to worry, Mrs. Roper. There is nothing going on in our apartment.
Nothing.
There's nothing going on in ours either.
Hello, Mother.
Oh, I've never seen such traffic.
Hello, Mother.
And these LA cabs are terrible. They smell of pickled onions.
Hello, Mother.
Oh, hello, darling. My poor feet. Oh, you've had the carpet cleaned.
No, the walls just got dirtier.
Oh, that's nice, dear.
I'll fix you something to eat.
Oh, no, thanks. I can't stay long. I have to catch the 10:45 bus back to Fresno.
Wonderful.
What?
You look wonderful. How's Father?
Oh, he's fine, dear. But he worries about you. We both worry about you living in this terrible town. Are you sure you want to stay here with all the crimes and the muggings?
Oh, Mother, it's not really...
Oh, I've read all about the wild parties and orgies. People running around without any clothes on.
Where would you read a thing like that?
In your father's church magazine.
Mother, I wouldn't know an orgy if I fell over one.
Oh, try not to do that, dear. By the way, how are those nice girls you room with? Janet and Eleanor, isn't it?
Oh, Janet's fine. Eleanor left to get married.
How nice. Did you get another girl for a room?
No, we didn't get another girl.
That's wonderful. No sense in my going back home this late. Now you can put me up for the night.
How much longer do I have to stay here?
Oh, just until Chrissy calls.
I'm kind of bushed and I'd like to go to bed.
Oh, hey, honey, how about a game of darts?
Oh, no, thanks. I don't even know how to play.
Oh, it's easy. I'll show you how to score.
Have another beer.
No, I want to go home to my own room to sleep in my own bed. I don't want another beer.
Would you like another beer?
Oh, yeah.
Janet, there's a phone call for you. Oh, thank you. That's got to be Chrissy.
Well, I can see I'm outgunned around here. Besides, I gotta get home and make the cocoa for Omar Sharif.
Good night.
Night.
Oh, good night, good night. What do you mean your mother's staying? Where's Jack gonna sleep?
Well, there's the bus station. The cops will pick him up. What about the 24-hour laundromat?
The hookers will pick him up.
Janet, you've got to do something.
Me? Hey, it's your mother.
Well, if it was your mother, I'd do something.
Good. Then just pretend your mother is my mother and do it.
Well, dear, I think I'll turn in early.
You can't go to bed.
Why not?
Oh, well, we've hardly had a chance to talk.
You're right. Let's talk.
Not here.
All right. Shall we go into the kitchen?
What about a motel?
A motel?
We don't have to use our real names.
Chrissy, you're behaving very strangely.
Am I? Well, we just haven't seen each other much lately. Which reminds me.
Chrissy, where are you going?
I want to make your favorite salad, and I need some, carrots.
Well, where are you going to find carrots this time of night?
There's a machine on the corner.
Look, I'm sorry. I understand your problem. If I had any money, I'd go to a hotel, but I just don't have $20 to throw away.
Oh, well, how about the all-night showing of War and Peace at the Art Theater? That's only $3.
You gotta be kidding.
Oh, no, this is the 8-hour version, the original one in Russian.
That is not a plus. Look, I'm sorry. I'm going back to the apartment.
Oh, but Chrissy's mother's going to be in the spare bed.
It is not the spare bed. It is my bed, and I'm going back. I'm going to undress, and I'm going to climb into my bed. And if anybody else is in there, that's her problem.
Oh.
And you're not stopping me either.
Give me the screwdriver. Which mother are you?
I'm Chrissy's mother. I'm sleeping here tonight.
On the couch.
No, in Eleanor's old room.
Really? Well, I guess you'll be safe enough.
I'm sure I will.
Wouldn't catch me sleeping in there.
Well, I should hope not.
On me, I'm a decent, normal man.
I'm glad to hear it. Would you like some hot milk?
You got anything stronger, like cocoa?
I'll see.
It's my favorite drink before going to bed. It really helps you sleep. That's a medically proven fact.
I believe you.
My wife doesn't. You know what she tried to give me one night at bedtime? Wheaties. I mean, what'd she expect me to do? Hit a home run?
Wait, I've got an idea.
I want my own bed.
You haven't even heard it yet.
I want my own bed.
He could sleep in our room.
On the other hand, I don't want to be unreasonable.
We could sneak him in. My mother won't even know he's there.
Him in the same room with us, and you in the same room with him.
Oh, look, I will be on my best behavior, honest. Is the bed big enough for the three of us?
Okay, she's asleep.
Come on. The door.
Sorry, it's those 4 glasses of beer.
Come on.
I'm sorry, if I can just get to the kitchen for a moment. I've got a surefire method for curing this.
I don't want you to leave this room.
Anything you say.
This is your bed, big time.
That's what I figured.
You can't sit there while we get undressed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Will the view be better if I stand?
Go cure your hiccups.
Whatever happened to the sexual revolution?
Your side lost.
Chrissy! Messy, messy.
Mother.
Will you get in here and quit playing games?
I'm cured. My hiccups are gone.
Good. Go to sleep.
Right.
What's that?
It's not me. I never moved.
Oh, it's that window in the living room. Jack, would you mind closing it?
Suppose her mother sees me.
I'll do it. Turn around.
That's a lovely mole you've got on your thigh.
Watch him. He's tricky.
Boy, in that nightie, she's really something. I mean, everywhere you look at her, she's a girl.
What am I, a gorilla?
You're very bright.
Ah, more like a chimp.
No. I think you're very cute. And
I can't budge the window when it's raining.
No. This is a job for the man of the house. I shall return. Meanwhile, make yourselves beautiful for me.
Oh, of all the vain, arrogant, egotistical.
He's kind of nice, though.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Chrissy, is that you? Oh, dear. Chrissy, Chrissy!
What's the matter?
There's someone out there.
That's impossible.
Did you hear that?
No. I didn't hear that either.
I've had it. I don't care whose mother's.
Don't forget what's for Chrissy. Oh, hi. Come on in. Gee, what a oh, this is Chrissy's mother.
How do you do? I was just passing by and I thought I'd knock.
Why?
Why? Oh, well, there's an all-night showing of War and Peace down at the Art Theater, and I thought maybe I'd invite the girls to come along with me, but silly me, I can see they're ready for bed, so I'll just mosey on my way.
Good night.
Good night.
Wait! You're not wearing any shoes.
It's against his religion.
Yeah, that is just like Jack. Anything to be different. Good night, Jack.
Jack! You wouldn't be Jack Tripper.
Do you want me to be?
Chrissy, is this the young man who's sharing the apartment with you?
Well,
Mr. Roper told me all about him. I thought he must be away since you let me have his room.
No, Mother, it's not as bad as it looks.
Yes, dear, I know. It's all right.
You mean that You don't mind?
Mind, I'm delighted. But with all the terrible things that go on in this town, it's such a relief to know that you have a man to protect you. Or in this case, someone like Jack.
Well, I promise you I'll never let them out of my sight.
Oh, thanks, Jack. I know I can trust you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Mom. Well, you gotta get out of those clothes.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, and now you can sleep on the sofa. Good night, Jack.
Good night, Janet.
Good night, Jack.
Good night, Chrissy. Good night, John boy.
Be quiet, Helen. You're going to wake Karen.
Filing my nails is going to wake up your niece?
It's not the filing, it's the breaking. Every time you break a nail, you swear loud enough to wake the dead.
Oh, so that's what got you up.
Just hold it down, will you? I mean, she flew in from New York and she's tired. You've heard of jet lag, haven't you?
Heard of it? I married it.
She's trying to adjust to a new time zone.
She's trying to adjust to living the life of a nun.
What's that supposed to mean?
You never let her out of your sight. You're more like her jailer than her uncle.
That's ridiculous. She's having a good time.
She's having a boring time.
Boring? How can you say that? Didn't I take her to Disneyland? Didn't I take her to the museum? Didn't I walk out to the end of the pier with her? Didn't I tell her every night about my experiences in the war? You call that boring, huh? Helen? Helen!
Oh, sorry, Stanley. I must have drifted off.
Look, I promised my brother that I'd take good care of her, and that's just what I'm doing.
Oh, well, she ought to be out having some fun with people her own age. She ought to be out dating.
Dating? In this city? It's crawling with freaks and weirdos and perverts.
Oh, I wasn't talking about your friends, Stanley.
I just hope you don't make a crack like that in front of Karen. You give her the wrong idea of her uncle.
Oh, I think she has the right idea of you.
I hope so.
Oh!
What? What?
Why don't you let her meet the kids upstairs?
You mean the Andrews sisters?
Andrew's sisters?
Yeah, Patty, Maxine, and Tinkerbell.
Oh, of course. You're right, Stanley. Oh, I forgot. She'd never be interested in a fella like Jack.
You mean he would never be interested in any girl? I don't understand people like Jack. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. For once in your life, you got a smart idea. We should put this date down on the calendar. When she gets up and gets dressed, I'm going to go talk to Jack about taking her out. I mean, dating him is as safe as sending her out in an armored truck.
Hey, I got Janet's birthday cake.
Oh, good.
Where's the birthday girl?
Oh, she's in the kitchen keeping an eye on your birthday dinner.
And who's keeping an eye on her?
Oh, you shouldn't sneak up like that.
You shouldn't turn around like that when I'm sneaking up like that. I was going to give you a big surprise birthday kiss.
Well, why did you have to sneak up?
What do you want me to do, phone for an appointment?
Okay, you can kiss me now.
No, the moment's ruined. Maybe I'll go sneak up and surprise Chrissy.
It's not her birthday till January.
Why wait till the last minute?
I want my birthday kiss.
All right. Surprise.
Happy birthday.
No, you.
All right.
Happy birthday.
You shouldn't have.
My pleasure.
Oh, gee, we're stuck. Wait.
Well, there's no sense in wasting all this closeness.
Well, let's just save that for next year. Just get my chain unstuck.
I got it.
Oh, be careful. It's very special.
Why?
My grandmother gave it to me. It used to have a beautiful cameo hanging from it.
Well, did you lose it?
No, I hocked it. It was about 3 months ago. We needed rent money.
Jack, could I see you for a minute?
Sure. Sorry, kid. You had your chance. Go on.
Happy birthday, Jimmy. Who is Jimmy?
I don't know, some guy who didn't pick up his cake. That's why I got it at half price.
You can't give Janet a Jimmy cake. She might notice.
Chrissy, it's easily fixed. All I have to do is scrape off the Emmy so it reads Happy Birthday, Jay, which is even better. It has that informal touch.
Where are you going?
Into the kitchen to fix the cake.
What about Janet?
I like her the way she is. I'll just fix the cake.
What I mean is, what if she sees it? It'll spoil the whole surprise.
Chrissy, she knows it's her birthday. She knows I'm cooking a special dinner to celebrate. She even told me where to buy the cake.
Well, that's what I mean. One more hint and she's gonna know for sure.
Okay, I'll do it later. What did you get Janet for her birthday?
Oh, I got her a terrific scarf.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, it's not only pretty, it's practical. It goes with all my outfits, too.
I wish I could raise some money to get Janet a present.
Oh, you're cooking dinner. That's enough.
Hi.
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 Would you excuse us, please?
Do you want to be alone?
No, I want to talk to Jack.
Okay.
Just be a minute.
Okay.
Want to sit down?
You enjoy being here?
You mean with you?
No, I mean in this apartment.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's good. You don't mind if I'm a little nosy, do you?
Well, we're getting used to it.
I was just wondering, did you ever take out a girl before?
Before what?
I mean, it's not against the rules for you fellas, is it?
Rules?
I mean, because, well, like I go out with other guys.
You do?
No, you know what I mean, to go bowling or go to a ball game.
Oh, well, I could do that with a girl, I guess.
That's terrific. Because I wouldn't want you to do anything that would go against your religion.
I'm not sure I'm following you.
Well, see, we have this niece visiting us, and Mrs. Roper and I were just wondering if it would be all right if she went out with you tonight.
Oh, you want me to go out with your niece?
Yeah, but you don't have to go anywhere where you might bump into some of your friends.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, I mean, you could take her dancing.
Dancing?
Yeah, the way the kids dance nowadays, you don't even have to touch her.
Miss Roper, I'd be happy to take out your niece.
Wonderful.
But I can't today. It's Janet's birthday, and I don't want to miss that. We got a cake. We're planning dinner and everything.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
Could you put off the birthday till tomorrow?
I'm sorry, but thanks for asking. I'm very flattered.
Yeah, I knew you would be. That's nice.
Of course, I wouldn't want want you to do anything against the religion.
Oh, you heard.
Well, of course we did. We were eavesdropping.
Jack, I think it was very noble of you to turn him down on my account.
Well, it wasn't quite as noble as you think.
Why not?
Suddenly, I got a vision of what Roper's niece would look like.
Oh, yeah. Imagine Roper's face on a girl.
Imagine Roper's body on a girl.
Well, I still think it was really nice of you to stay for my birthday.
Hey, I wouldn't miss your birthday for anything. What do you think I am? Some kind of a fink?
Jack, don't you have something to do? Like pick up the wine for the you-know-what?
You mean the wine for my surprise birthday party?
Oh, you guessed.
The surprise is it's gonna be beer.
Hi again.
Mr. Roper, I thought I told you.
No,
No,
I thought you might want to meet my niece anyway. Karen, want to come in and say hello to Jack?
What? Oh, hi. Hi.
This is Chrissy and Janet.
Hi. Hello.
Jack,
Hi.
can I talk to you for a minute?
Oh, sure. Excuse me, your uncle wants to talk to me for a minute. I'll be right
Here,
What's this?
$50.
For me?
I know it goes against your grain, but you got to do me a favor and take her out.
$50?
Yeah, I'll lend you my car. I mean, anything to get Mrs. Roper off my back. Will you do it?
Oh, yes. Uncle Stanley and Aunt Helen have been very nice. Only, I think my uncle must have had an accident or something.
Oh?
Yeah, he can't seem to remember anything that's happened since the war.
Karen, I think Jack here wants to ask you something.
Oh, he can ask me anything.
Yeah, Karen, how would you like me to show you the town tonight?
Oh, I love it.
Okay, let's go. See ya.
Wait a minute. What about the party?
Just take the dinner out of the stove in 20 minutes.
Well-
I'll be back in time for the party. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't be late. I mean, Jack's really a nice person.
Nice fink!
Cheers.
Cheers.
That isn't a nice thing to do to Jack's hat.
You're right. I should have waited till his head was in it.
Well, I don't understand. He said he'd be back in time. Something must have happened to him.
Someone happened to him. Someone with big blue eyes and big...
Okay.
You know, Chrissy, there was something about that Karen that I didn't like.
She is a very beautiful girl.
That was it.
Do you think Jack noticed?
Noticed? He notices anything female. I think his head is built on a swivel.
You know what the trouble is? We're jealous.
Jealous? Of Jack? I'm not jealous. I'm mad. Mad that he stood us up on my birthday.
No, we don't own him, Janet. Remember, he is just a third of the rent.
Yeah.
And a great cook.
Yeah.
And a watchdog.
Well, then he should be here watching me blow out my candle. Chrissy, do you dig him?
He's okay.
Oh, no. No, I mean, if he wasn't living here, would you...
Would I what?
You know.
Jack?
Yeah.
Would you?
I asked you first. Would you?
No.
Oh.
Not unless he asked me to. Well, you know me, Janet. I just hate to be rude.
You're right anyway.
We don't own him. He's got his own life to lead. And let's just cut that cake, and let's hope his leg heals very quickly.
His leg?
Yeah, the one I'm gonna break.
Stanley, will you stop that pacing and come to bed?
I'm not sleepy.
That's the best time to come to bed.
Helen, I'm worried. It's almost midnight. My niece isn't back yet.
Well, she's probably having a good time. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
It's not that. My car's been overheating, and I just don't want him to go too far.
You don't have to worry, Stanley. She's with Jack. Remember?
You know, you're right. How far can they go? Wait a minute. I just had a thought.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Helen, guys like Jack, is it possible that they got some normalness left over in them that could come out at any time?
I don't know, Stanley.
I mean, my niece is a beautiful girl. He could convert.
Don't worry, I don't think Jack will ever change.
You're not just saying that to make me feel better, are you?
No, Stanley.
Because you read about it in the papers all the time, about people are getting changed from men to women and vice versa. How do they do it, Helen?
They have an operation.
I know they have an operation, but how do they do it? I can see them taking things off, but how do they put them on?
Scotch tape.
Aren't you coming in?
Well, it's kind of late. I don't think I should.
Oh, come on, just for a beer.
Okay. One fast beer.
It doesn't have to be that fast.
I feel a little uneasy about your Uncle Roper.
Oh, don't worry about him. My Aunt Helen says he sleeps through everything. Oh, here's your beer. Jack, you have been annoying me all evening.
Annoying you? How? I thought I'd been behaving like a perfect gentleman.
That's how. I mean, there we were, stuck on the freeway for hours, and the only thing you fiddled with was the radiator.
I fixed it, didn't I?
You sure don't act like a man who's been living with two women.
Well, every man's entitled to a night off.
Not on my time.
Watch it. He's a hotter. Whoa!
I think you dropped something. Oh, do you want me to pick it up?
Jack!
Well, here goes my night off. Hey! It's gonna be a lovely dress. We'll have the second fitting tomorrow night. Good night, darling.
You're not fooling me with that second fitting. You don't even have a tape measure.
Maybe that's why they need a second fitting, Stanley.
Don't try to protect them, Helen. I got eyes. I know what I saw.
Did you learn anything?
Will you stay out of this, Helen?
Mr. Roper, I can explain.
You don't have to explain anything. Just get out.
Does this mean I can't finish my beer?
Just get out. And I don't mean out of here. I mean out of this building. Pack your things and leave.
Say goodnight to Karen for me.
Don't you think you were a little harsh?
I wasn't harsh enough. You saw what he was doing with my niece. He was acting normal. That's sick.
Hello? Is somebody there?
Yeah, it's me, Jack.
No, Chrissy, there's nobody there.
You don't have to get hostile just because I'm a little late, Janet.
Get lost.
I have something I want to say. Hey, you know something? This cake is delicious. Janet? Chrissy? Oh, I get it. The silent treatment. Oh, boy, if there's one thing I hate, it's the silent treatment. Look, I just came up to pack my things and say goodbye. Goodbye.
Boy, are you sensitive.
You don't have to leave just because you missed the party.
Even though it was a lousy thing to do.
And crummy.
And despicable.
And rotten.
Could we go back to the silent treatment?
You don't have to move out. I'll get over it.
Roper won't.
Roper?
Yeah, I had a little trouble in his car.
Oh, what happened? Did she say no?
Roper's car overheated on the freeway.
And Roper's niece?
On the living room sofa. And then Roper came in and caught us, and that's when the whole place boiled over.
Well, what happened?
Nothing, but he kicked me out anyway. I have to move.
Oh, Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want to lose you.
Oh, that Roper, he's got a lot of nerve throwing his weight around like that.
Hi.
Listen, you. This is a partnership here. And if you throw one of us out, then you throw us all out. Right?
Right.
Right.
What?
I just came up to apologize for my niece.
What?
Well, she admitted she practically attacked poor Jack here, and he showed no interest at all. And the poor girl feels like she's over the hill.
Karen, over the hill?
Yeah, but it's okay now. I told her all about Jack.
What'd you tell her?
Oh, just a little fairy story. Anyhow, she's sorry, and so am I.
But now, does that mean that he can stay?
Sure. Sure, Jack has his rights, just like any other minority.
Oh, we're so glad you can stay.
Oh, boy, I was sweating there for a minute.
So are we.
But still, that was really mean of you not to come tonight. Where were you all night?
Well, we drove around a lot, and I had a special errand to run.
Oh, can it, Jack? What kind of special errand is going to be...
Oh, Janet, it's your cameo. Oh, you bought it back from the pawn shop. Where'd you get the money for it?
Well, I couldn't waste Roper's money on Karen, could I? Janet? Oh, come on. You know how I hate the silent treatment. Happy
Boy, Helen, the kids today are getting wilder and wilder. Not like when we were young. How long do we go together before I tried anything?
Well, let me see now. I think we were married about 2 years. Finished that spicy book you gave me to read.
That was quick. I just gave it to you yesterday.
Yeah, well, I'm no fool. I went straight for the pages with the corners turned down. I read it last night in bed. It was like reading a gourmet menu at a health farm.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, don't go yet. Come on, sit down a minute. I haven't spoken to a soul in this whole day.
Well, what about Mr. Roper?
Him? Huh. All I get from him is 1 grunt for yes, 2 grunts for no, and a burp when he wants his dinner. That's all I've gotten for 20 years. Well, almost. It'll be 20 years day after tomorrow.
Your anniversary?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, how great. Are you going to see a show or anything?
Oh, yes, we'll see a show, all right. Beretta followed by Charlie's Angels. This is our social calendar. You won't even remember it's our anniversary.
Oh, I can't imagine anybody forgetting a thing like that.
Oh, I do envy you young people. The life you lead.
Oh, there's nothing to it. You just have to be flat broke.
Yeah, but there's your boyfriends and everything.
Yeah, but they're only after one thing.
Oh, I do envy you young.
Stupid doctor. That stupid doctor.
Stanley, what happened?
He said I was in perfect shape.
Isn't that good?
Not to Stanley. When he goes for a checkup, he thinks he's wasting his money unless the doctor finds something wrong with him.
There's plenty wrong with me.
I can't argue with that.
Ellen.
Oh, I'm sorry, Stanley. Did you tell him about your pain?
No, we didn't talk about you.
By the way, your wife was just telling me that day after tomorrow is a very special day.
Special?
Uh-huh.
Wednesday? Beretta. Charlie's Angels.
I tried. See you later.
Oh, hold it. I want you to talk to your roommate, Chrissy, and warn her.
Okay, about what?
Well, I was looking out this window about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I saw her walking around half naked in her nightgown.
What? Oh, my God, she's sleepwalking again.
Sleepwalking, huh? This is a decent neighborhood. Now, if she wants to walk in her sleep, you tell her to get dressed before going to bed.
That's a brilliant idea.
All right, Stanley. How did you just happen to be peeping out the window at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Peeping? Me? I wasn't peeping. I wanted to see what the weather was like.
Then why didn't you look out our bedroom window?
And wake you up? You wouldn't want me to wake you up in the middle of the night, would you?
Heavens, no. And break your perfect record?
I mean, I walked out in the street in my nightie. Oh, Janet, I am so embarrassed.
Oh, hey, forget embarrassed. I'm just glad that you weren't hurt, that's all. Now, Chrissy, what's making you walk in your sleep this time? Chrissy, what's bothering you? What's work? Chrissy, what?
Oh, it must be Mr. Rogers. His secretary's out sick, and I'm substituting for her this week.
Oh, is he giving you a rough time?
Oh, I just can't keep up with him.
He dictates too fast?
Oh, it's not his dictation, it's his hands. The girls in the office call him Christopher Columbus.
What?
The explorer.
Hey, why don't you complain to his boss?
He is the boss.
You have got a problem.
Hi.
Yeah, the one thing I'm concerned about with now is the sleepwalking, though.
Sleepwalking? What are you talking about?
Jack, Chrissy walked in her sleep last night right out into the street.
Are you serious? How long has this been going on?
Oh, well, it started when I was a kid. You know, it wasn't easy being a minister's daughter. I had to be the best in school, the best in Bible class. When I couldn't do that, I got so nervous, I started walking in my sleep.
Well, just relax. I've got something that will take your mind off it.
I wonder what he's up to this time.
What have you got?
Oh.
Oh, what a sweet little thing. Oh, how cute.
Oh, where did you get it?
My friend Larry gave it to me.
Honest Larry, the used car salesman?
The only thing Larry ever gave anyone was the business.
Oh, come on. Just because he calls himself Honest Larry doesn't mean he's a crook. Besides, this time I gave him the business.
How?
Well, Larry has a soft spot for animals, and he wanted to get rid of this litter of pups, so I took one.
Oh, and that's giving him the business?
Well, I also owed him $25, and I told him that if I took a puppy, he'd have to cancel the debt.
Oh, you've got a soft spot, too, right here.
What do you mean?
We can't keep it.
Why not?
Oh, Janet.
Oh, now, come on, you guys. You know Roper's rules. No dogs or babies allowed.
Oh.
Yeah, well, we're keeping half of the bargain so far.
If we keep this dog, Mr. Roper will cancel our lease. We'll be out on the street.
Yeah, she's right, Jack.
Well, what am I supposed to do now?
Hey.
Larry's not going to take that dog back, that lousy used car salesman. Hi, Larry. We were just talking about you.
Hi, Jack.
Come on in. You know Larry?
Sure. What are you giving away this time, your pet tarantula?
Larry, it's about the dog.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
Oh, that's a relief. I thought you'd object.
Hey, why would I object?
Isn't he something?
And I'm not going to charge you for it either.
Charge for what?
Oh, this rubber bone. I forgot to give it to Jack. It's good for the teeth.
I didn't know your teeth were giving you trouble, Jack.
It's for the puppy.
Larry, you're going to have to take this dog back.
You don't want that sweet little, cute little, lovable little...
Larry, we are not allowed to have any pets.
You've got him, haven't you?
He's housebroken.
Here.
No, wait, whoa. What about the $25?
I'll pay you somehow here.
Hey, she really likes you, you know.
Larry.
She knows you wouldn't betray her. You would...
Larry, please, we just can't have a dog.
Oh, much as we love her.
Why don't you hold her for a minute, Chris?
Larry?
Okay, get the message. Well, that's it, little girl. I've tried everybody I know. Nobody seems to want you. I guess I'll just have to, you know,
Have to what?
have her put to sleep.
Larry, hey, that horror story stuff is not going to work here, man.
Yeah, well, you mustn't blame yourselves.
We won't.
Okay? It's the last time you'll be seeing her. You want to give her one last little stroke, Chrissy?
Larry?
Yeah?
Bye.
I'm going. Come on.
Well, anyone for coffee?
Hey, he won't do it, you know. Not Larry, that old softy.
How about a cookie?
I mean, he will have to get rid of it somehow.
What?
I mean, he'll give it to someone else.
Would you like a cookie, Chrissy?
Anyway, it's not my responsibility, is it?
Look at this. It's your favorite kind, chocolate chip.
Got nothing to do with me. I'm not going to lose any sleep over a stupid little puppy.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, go get the dog.
Right.
Go.
Hey, lad!
I'll see you. You old softy.
Chrissy. Chrissy. Oh, my God. Oh, Jack. Jack.
What is it?
Chrissy is walking in her sleep again. Come on. Chrissy.
Oh, boy, just I was dozing off. Why can't she sleepwalk in the daytime?
Wake her.
Not shouting.
Quietly.
I almost broke my neck on this garbage can. I don't know how to do that quietly.
Got to go in the door. That's right. That's right. Okay. No. Oh, that's a girl. Oh, now back to bed.
I don't know how she can make it down those steps asleep. I'm awake and I fall down.
That's the girl. She's getting back in bed.
Is she really still asleep?
Yeah. Oh, boy, I hope she doesn't keep walking all night.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll just leave my bedroom door open just in case. Maybe not. Well, I'll just go put some iodine on this graze.
Nice.
Don't worry about me. It's just a flesh wound. I'll be fine. Sweetheart, if Roper catches you, he'll sell you to the burger joint on the corner. What's the matter, little girl, huh?
What's going on?
Little thing can't sleep.
You know, maybe she's hungry.
Yeah.
We better feed her. You want to have some din-din, huh, little baby?
Watch out for that table.
Oh, boy. Oh, what are we going to do? Chrissy! Chrissy! Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, there's nothing a girl likes more than a little tickle on the tummy.
Not like that. Like this.
Yeah, is that better?
Oh, that is much better.
You are so beautiful. Mm.
No, she wouldn't like it.
Oh, no, it's warm enough in here.
Oh, I love your eyes.
Here you go. This is gonna make you feel so good.
Oh, I could kiss every inch of you. No, Jack, not on the table.
Oh. On the floor's better.
All right, you guys, knock it off.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, doesn't anybody sleep at night anymore?
It's probably Larry trying to sell us some used earplugs.
Got a dog up here?
What makes you think that?
I've been hearing a lot of whimpering.
Oh, you mean like this?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you see, I stubbed my toe. And, whenever I hurt myself, I cry, and that's the way I cry.
You really are a very strange person. You know, lucky for you, you don't have a dog up here. Otherwise, you'd be out on the street. And that goes for all of you. Very strange.
We gotta get rid of that dog.
Oh, I hope Jack finds someone to take her.
Yeah, but you know, he's already made about 20 calls.
I feel so sorry for the poor little thing. She has no place to go.
Are you kidding? I've counted 6 places she's gone already. Any luck?
No luck.
Oh, here, would you take a look at this dog food? See if it's supposed to be heated.
Oh, Janet, I'm sorry to bother you, but I need to borrow some milk.
Milk?
Milk?
Of course you can borrow some milk. Mrs. Roper! Of course you can, Mrs. Roper!
See, I had a quart, but it went sour. Mr. Roper fixed our fridge, and you know how he fixes things. Now it defrosts every time we flush the toilet.
How nice. Chrissy, would you bring Mrs. Roper some milk?
Oh, you girls don't have to wait on me. I'll get it myself.
Oh, you want to go into the kitchen yourself, Mrs. Roper?
Do you find it a trifle noisy in here, dear?
Come in, Mrs. Roper. Hi, here you are.
Oh, thank you, Chrissy. Hello, Jack. Oh, is that something you made in cooking school today?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. It's a beef bourguignon.
Oh, that's French, isn't it?
Most of it.
Delicious. Oh, but that's not enough for the 3 of you, is it?
Leftovers. I was just throwing this out.
Oh, no, don't throw it out.
Oh, yes, there's too much for us.
Yes.
Oh, well, it'll be a nice change for Mr. Roper. The only time he tries something French is when he gets a side order with his Big Mac.
Mrs. Roper, I can't let you have that.
Why not?
Well, it's cold.
Oh, I'll heat it up in a jiffy. Thanks, kids.
Sure.
Oh, what are we going to do now?
I don't know. I guess the little puppy will just have to go hungry.
Hold it. Hey, we can't let Roper eat dog food.
Oh, why not? It's only horse meat. Well, you know, a lot of people do eat horse meat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe with a béarnaise sauce, but not with added bone meal and marrow bone jelly.
Maybe it'll give Roper a nice glossy coat.
Besides, maybe he just won't eat it.
Right, there is only one way to tell. The next time we see Roper, we'll throw a stick. If he fetches...
I think I better go down and stop him.
I fixed that drain pipe. I must have gone up and down that ladder 50 times today.
Well, you should be getting the hang of it soon.
So much to do around here. You know, that ladder's really been a big help to me.
Why don't you bring it into the bedroom sometime?
I hope you got something good to eat. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Special treat for you tonight, Stanley. Jack made it. It's beef bourguignon.
What's all that jelly stuff in there?
It's supposed to be in there.
Smells funny.
It's French.
Oh. Why aren't you having some?
Oh, well, there wasn't enough for both of us, so I'm just having the stew that was left over from last night.
Sure this stuff is good?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Stanley, Jack made it. It's a gourmet dish. It's wonderful.
Then you eat it. I'm going to stick with the stew. I'm not in the mood to experiment.
You never are.
Your stew's not very good, but at least I'm used to it.
Oh, I'm sorry to bust in on you like this. I can't let you eat that, Mr. Roper.
Wait a minute. Hey, trust me. Hey.
I'll just dump it down the sink here.
Well, and stop him.
I'll explain later, Mr. Roper.
That was my dinner.
Yes, well, good night.
He dumped my dinner down the sink.
I heard.
What, is he crazy or something?
Oh, he's probably just shy about people eating his cooking when he's still a student.
He dumped my dinner down the sink.
Oh, now don't get excited, Stanley.
My dinner's floating out to sea, and you tell me not to get excited?
I'll fix you something else.
Never mind. I'll eat some of this French, what do you call
Janet, I've just been in the bathroom.
Oh, must you announce those things?
The puppy's not there. It's gone.
What? I thought you took it to bed with you.
No, I wouldn't do that. What about the fleas?
I don't think the dog would mind.
Janet, that little puppy could not climb out of the box by herself. Someone must have taken it.
Chrissy?
Yeah. Chrissy?
Yeah? Oh, Jack! Oh, I'm sorry!
Oh, no. Listen, that's my fault. I shouldn't stick my nose in other people's doors.
Want some coffee? Oh, no time. I gotta get to work.
Chrissy, have you seen the puppy?
Oh, yeah, the Ropers have it.
What? Chrissy, wait a minute.
How did that puppy get down there?
Well, I gave it to them.
You what?
Why did you give it to the Ropers?
Well, I had to find a good home for it, and this way we have visiting rights.
Oh, good, Chrissy. You blew it. Now we've really had it. The Ropers know we were keeping a dog up here.
No, they don't.
But if you gave it to them, they have to...
See, they don't know that I gave it to them.
What'd you do, wear a mask?
No, I wore my robe. See, I put it out on their front doorstep this morning.
Oh, you didn't leave that little puppy down there all by itself, did you?
Of course not. I waited till I saw Mrs. Roper pick it up. See, I put it in a place where I knew they wouldn't miss it, on top of their morning paper.
I bet that put a damper on their news.
Chrissy, what made you think that Mrs. Roper would want a dog?
Anybody who loves parakeets must love dogs.
What about Mr. Roper?
Well, I guess she loves him, too. Otherwise, she wouldn't stay. Chrissy, I want to get to work, Janet.
Wait a minute.
Good morning, Chrissy.
Isn't he darling.
Where did you get it? Some blonde left him on my doorstep.
Oh, you saw me. I mean, her.
I'm afraid so, dear.
Oh, hey, gee. I must have been sleepwalking again.
Yes, she
Oh,
walks
yeah,
all
it's
around
really
the
Put
neighborhood.
on your robe and slippers before you go sleepwalking, Chrissy.
Well,
Mrs. Roper, we can explain. You see, I know it looks really strange having
Did you tell him about that French food I ate last night? Hey, that's a dog.
Very good, Stanley.
You ate that stuff I sent down last night?
Yeah, what's a dog doing in my building? I don't allow that.
Oh, now, Stanley, stop pretending. It's the cutest little anniversary present you ever gave me.
What?
Happy anniversary, Mr. Roper.
Anniversary?
And what a darling way to give him to me, to surprise me that way, leaving him on the doorstep.
Yeah, well.
Isn't that right, Chrissy?
yeah.
Just what I always wanted.
Well, I knew that.
Thank you, Stanley.
Oh, I almost forgot the reason I came up here. About that French food that I ate last night.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I flushed that down the drain.
No, that was my wife's dinner. Your stuff was delicious. Do me a favor, will you? Give my wife the recipe. I mean, the stuff she feeds me ain't fit for a dog.
Surprisingly smoothly, Dell took the money. But when it came to the ultimate gold question, the one worth 100,000 pounds, he looked into the cameras, thought about his family, and thought about the taxman waiting at home. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Jonathan, Dell said, his voice dropping into its most persuasive range. We're going to give all the winnings to charity, because that's the kind of people we are. The audience erupted in applause. Rodney, watching from the wings, nearly fainted. He's doing what? Dell, we're bankrupt. But Dell had a plan. He knew that a bankrupt man winning 50,000 pounds would have every penny seized by the Inland Revenue immediately. By donating it, he secured a future appearance fee, a documentary deal with Justin, and a mountain of goodwill that the taxman couldn't touch. Plus, as he whispered to Rodney later, I've already worked out a way to get a tax rebate on the donation. Chapter 12, Managing Director's First Crisis. Back at Nelson Mandela House, Rodney was taking his new role very seriously. He had purchased a second-hand briefcase and a success motivational calendar. Right, Dell, Rodney said, clearing a space on the grease-stained kitchen table. As managing director, I've been looking into our overheads. The van needs a new exhaust, the storage unit rent is up, and we still haven't sold those musical umbrellas that play singing in the rain until the battery dies. Dell, who was busy trying to convince a man on the phone that a batch of slightly burnt toasters were actually antique charcoal-infused breakfast stations, looked up. Don't worry about the small stuff, Rodney. I've got a meeting with Monkey Harris. He's got a line on these new electronic organizers. They speak 10 languages. Rotters, you can sell them to anyone, tourists, businessmen, people who've lost their way in Peckham. We don't have the capital. Dell, Rodney protested. Capital is just a state of mind, Dell replied, tapping his nose. I've ranged by now. pay when we flog them deal. It's the future of retail, Rodney. It's called C'est la vie marketing. Rodney sighed, realizing that while the title on the door had changed, the man holding the suitcase remained the same. Chapter 13, The Phoenix of Peckham. The bankruptcy deadline was looming like a dark cloud over the horizon. The goodwill from the show was a start, but the interest was piling up. Dell knew they needed one big score, something that would clear the slate once and for all. He stood on the balcony of Nelson Mandela House, looking out over the sprawling concrete jungle of Peckham. The smell of frying onions from the burger van below wafted up, mixing with the scent of rain-damp pavement. "You know, Rodney," Dell said, his voice unusually soft. "This place, it's got a soul. People look at us and see a couple of losers in a three-wheeled van. But they don't see the history. They don't see the hustle." Rodney joined him, leaning his lanky frame against the railing. "They see a bankrupt man and his brother who can't even get a job at a bank. Dell, that's where you're wrong. My son," Dell said, slapping Rodney on the back. "We're the Phoenix of Peckham. We've been down before. We've been lower than a snake's belly in a pothole, but we always come back. Look at the markets today. They're bustling. People want a bargain. People need a bargain." He pulled a crumpled flyer from his pocket. "Monkey Harris has got another line on those personal organizers. Only this time, they've got a built-in translator, 10 languages, including French." Rodney sighed, but a small smile played at the corners of his mouth. "French, Dell, like laboratory Garney?" "Exactly. Mange tout, Rodney, mange tout." Dell beamed. "We'll set up a stall, under new management. Of course, managing director Rodney Trotter. I'll just be the man with the suitcase." As the sun set over the tower blocks, casting long, orange shadows across the estate, the brothers stood in silence. The sound of a distant siren wailed, and the yellow van sat in the parking lot below, waiting for the next adventure. Epilogue, The Soul of Peckham. In the Nag's Head later that night, the Peckhamfer raised their glasses. The news of Dul's win and subsequent charity donation had spread like wildfire. Mike was still in the nick, and the pub was under Sid's questionable management, but the atmosphere was electric. "He's a survivor, Ardell," Sid said, wiping a glass with a rag that hadn't been washed since the 1966 World Cup. "Yeah," Trigger nodded, his eyes vacant as usual. "I always knew he was a genius, even when he was crying over Bunny Warren. I think I'll buy one of those translators. Does it speak Peckham?" And in the corner, near the jukebox, playing a scratchy version of a wartime song. A ghost of an old man with a white beard and a sailor's cap seemed to chuckle. The Trotters were bankrupt. They were broke. And they were the laughing stock of the borough, but they were home. And in Peckham, that was worth more than £6.5 million. As the lights dimmed in the pub, Del Boy leaned over to Rodney and whispered, "Don't worry, Rodders, this time next year." "I know, Del," Rodney replied, clinking his glass against his brother's. "I know." Author's note: this novelization explores the themes of family loyalty, the cyclical nature of success, and the indomitable spirit of the London working class. While the Trotters may lose their money, they never lose their raison d'etre. The Peckham Redemption, a Trotter Odyssey. Prologue: the mystery of the seasons. The yellow three-wheeled van, a Reliant Regal that had seen more repairs than the Great Wall of China, rattled through the streets of Peckham. To the casual observer, it was a motorized eyesore, a relic of a bygone era of fly pitching and suitcase trading. To Derek Del Boy Trotter, it was a chariot of destiny, a symbol of the Trotters' independent traders' empire that refused to die, even after a bankruptcy that would have leveled a small nation. "I'll fetch the suitcase from the van," Del muttered to himself, his voice a gravelly symphony of optimism and Benson and Hedges. He climbed out, adjusting his camel hair coat with the practiced grace of a man who spent half his life avoiding the taxman and the other half trying to look like a millionaire. "'Cause if you are the bestest, but you don't ask questions, then, brother, I'm your man." It was a mantra he lived by. The origins of his merchandise were often shrouded in a mystery deeper than the tides of the sea. He watched the changing seasons of Peckham from the damp gray of winter to the dusty gray of summer, and wondered why he was the only one driving himself berserk. Why did only fools and horses work? The question hung in the air like the scent of cheap cigars and fried bread from Sid's Cafe. Chapter 1: The Inquisition. The office of Justin, a man whose suit probably cost more than the Trotters' combined liquid assets, was offensively clean. Sunlight streamed through floor-to-ceiling windows, illuminating the dust motes that dared to enter such a prestigious space. It was the kind of office where people discussed portfolios and dividends, words that Del liked to use even if he wasn't entirely sure where the commas went. Rodney Trotter sat on the edge of a designer chair, looking like a man awaiting a firing squad. He adjusted his tie for the 14th time, his long legs folded uncomfortably. "What's up with you, Rodney?" Del whispered, leaning back with a practiced air of nonchalance that fooled absolutely no one. "I'm a bit nervous, that's all," Rodney hissed back. "I mean, this bloke we're going to see, this Justin, he's not going to be asking me anything about my private life, that sort of thing, is he?" Del waved a ring-encrusted hand dismissively. "Of course he ain't. We're not that private, are we? He's not going to want to know about you and Cassandra's little problems." Rodney's head snapped toward his brother. "What problems? Me and Cassandra haven't got any problems." "That's not what you said to me the other night," Del countered, a predatory glint in his eye. "All right, so there's been one or two minor hiccups in the bedroom department," Rodney conceded, his voice dropping to a desperate whisper. "But they're personal, and I told you in confidence." Dell smirked, adjusting his signet ring. "All right, keep your hair on. I'm not going to be telling him about jiffins and things, and I won't tell him what Cassandra wears either." Before Rodney could articulate his growing dread, the door swung open. Justin entered, looking busy and important, clutching a leather-bound folder. "Sorry to keep you waiting," Justin said, though he didn't sound sorry at all. "It's been a particularly busy morning. Now, I've got all the basic details about your business career, etc. But what I'd like to do is to get an insight into the real you, how you started, how you became so successful, but more importantly, your lives and your raison d'etre." Dell nodded sagely, though the French phrase passed through his mind like a ghost through a wall. "Oh, no, Laboratory Garney. I understand perfectly." Justin gestured to them both. "So, in your own words and in your own time." Dell leaned forward, the storyteller taking the stage. "Well, where shall I start?" "Justin. Well, up to a few years ago. We were just very ordinary people living, well, very ordinary lives. Weren't we, Rodney?" Rodney nodded slowly, his mind drifting back to the days of one-bedroom flats and suitcase trading. And then Dell continued, his voice dropping to a theatrical whisper. "One day I discovered an historic and almost priceless artifact, an Harrison watch. At first, we didn't know what to do with it. To begin with, we thought about donating it to the British Museum as a national treasure." Rodney cleared his throat. "Yeah, and then we decided to flog it." "Exactly," Dell beamed. "So, before you know it, Rodders and me have come into an eye on £6.5 million. Chapter 2. The Central American Mirage. "We had to start thinking about our future," Dell explained to Justin, who was scribbling notes furiously. "So, we sought out this city stockbroker, and he advised us to invest in a new and vibrant venture. It was a Central American market. It was attracting massive funds from all over the world. We were making more money than a royal mint." In Dell's mind, the memories played out like a glossy travel brochure. He saw himself and Raquel, Rodney and Cassandra, and young Damien living the high life. He remembered the luxury hotels, the palm trees, and the constant thrum of Ricky Martin's Livin' La Vida Loca playing in the background. It was a time of gold-plated everything and champagne for breakfast. But even then, there were signs of the coming storm. He remembered Damien the Littlegit weeing into a hotel swimming pool from the top of a 4-meter diving board. He remembered the hollow luxury of a life without a hustle. Uncle Albert, bless him, had been living in sin with Elsie Partridge down on the coast, presumably telling her wartime stories until her ears bled. And then Dell's face darkened, just as everything seemed to be going so well, something terrible happened. Negotiations between the Central American countries collapsed. Rodney interjected, the voice of cold reality. The market was wiped out. Nicked the lot. We'd even paid for the hotel on a credit card, which had now been withdrawn. The fall had been faster than the rise. The news hit the UK via the internet before they could even pack their bags. Suddenly, their business associates weren't returning calls. They were cast into a financial wilderness. Fortunately, Dell said, trying to regain his dignity, we come from a strong community. Our friends in Peckham were as gutted as us. Take Mike Fisher, the landlord of the Nag's Head. He invested his life savings, remortgaged the pub. And will Mr. Fisher be giving evidence? Justin asked. No, Dell sighed. He's in prison, awaiting trial. The fraud squad claims he tried to recoup his losses by embezzling the brewery. Never was a man more innocent. He confessed to everything. Dell, Rodney added helpfully. Chapter 3, The Halls of Justice. The courtroom was a cold, cavernous space that smelled of old paper and failed ambitions. Outside, the Peckham crew, Trigger, Denzel, and Sid paced the corridors like a collection of nervous suspects. For God's sake, Denzel, sit down, Albert snapped. You're wearing the marble out. I can't, Albert, can I? Denzel replied, his face a mask of anxiety. I've never been a character witness before. And you think we have? Sid grunted. I'm worried, Denzel continued. I think Dole's made a terrible mistake, adding us for his character witnesses. It's like inviting the Manson family to dinner. Trigger, staring blankly at a fire extinguisher, nodded. I'm going to tell them I hear voices. No, Trig, you're not on trial, Sid groaned. You're a character witness. I know, Trigger said simply, but I hear voices. Inside the courtroom, the legal machinery ground onward. The Trotters had lost everything. Their company-owned properties were gone. Dole's estate with the peacocks was a memory. Rodney's riverside flat was a dream. Due to my foresight, Dell told the judge some years previously I had bought another property, so at least we had somewhere to live. It's called our old flat, Rodney muttered. Nelson Mandela House. The return to the high-rise was a bitter pill. Every day brought more rows, more bad news. They thought things couldn't get worse. Chapter 4. A Farewell to the Old Sea Dog. The funeral was supposed to be a solemn occasion. A final anchors away for Uncle Albert, the man who had survived the Battle of the Baltic and countless other wartime sagas that had bored his nephews to tears. Best leave it till the hearse arrives, Dell whispered to Rodney as they stood outside the chapel. They met a woman named Marion who had cleaned for Albert. Lovely old man, she said, went on a bit. I feel bad, Dell admitted, looking at the casket. Leaving him here on his own, while we were off globe-trotting. He didn't even have a passport. Good job Hitler didn't find that out. They entered the chapel, joined by a man named Roland, who claimed to be related to Albert's niece. I suppose we'll all miss him in our way, Roland said, though his tone was less than reverent. I'll tell you one thing we won't miss, though. All those bloody wartime sagas. Those eyes narrowed. Actually, Roland, we used to love hearing about his past. God, he did go on, though. Roland persisted. Never bloody stopped. Dell stepped closer to the man. You've got to remember that a lot of blokes lost their lives for our liberty, just so that 50 years later, prats like you would have the freedom to knock them. All right, take it easy, Dell, Rodney cautioned. No, I'm serious, Dell said, his voice rising. I think you and I ought to go outside and have a more detailed chat. The tension was broken by the arrival of the hearse, but as the pallbearers moved past, Damien pointed a finger. Is that a Spitfire, Dad? Dell looked at the floral arrangements. Oh, we're at the wrong funeral. Chapter 5, The Bankruptcy and the Broom. Back in the flat, the reality of the court's decision finally settled. The court declared me bankrupt, Dell announced to Raquel and Cassandra. Does that mean you're going to prison? Damien asked, almost hopefully. No, Dell snapped. The Inland Revenue give you a year to pay off your debt. Then they come in and take all your goods, anything of value. So it won't affect us. Then Rodney quipped. We have got something of value, Raquel said softly. This flat, our home. Dell looked around the cramped living room. I suppose I could always look for a job. Trigger said they're recruiting down at his depot. Road sweeping. The thought of Del Boy the man who once sold 1,000 genuine Russian watches sweeping the gutters of Peckham was too much for Raquel to bear. I was talking about Rodney, she said. Me? Rodney stammered. Can you honestly see me pushing a broom around? It's all right, Dell said, a new plan already forming in his hyperactive mind. They give training. Dell knew he couldn't run a company while bankrupt, but Rodney was clean. Trotter's Independent Traders is no more, Dell said, performing a mournful sigh. It's Capet, dead as the emu. Unless what? Rodney asked. Unless there was someone out there, someone young and enthusiastic, someone full of ideas, someone like, well, you, Rodney. Me? Rodney blinked. Legally, there is nothing to stop me taking over Trotter's Independent Traders. Exactly. Dell beamed. Rodney Trotter, managing director. It's got a ring to it, don't it? Chapter 6, The Sultan of Brunei. The transition to Rodney's leadership was subtle. In reality, Dell remained the architect of every scheme, while Rodney provided the clean signature for the bank. One evening, the phone rang a call that promised a return to the glory days. Trotter's Independent Traders, Managing Director Rodney Trotter speaking. Rodney said, trying to sound executive. Good evening. I am wishing to speak with Managing Director. A voice with a thick, unfamiliar accent replied, I am representative of the Sultan of Brunei. Rodney's eyes widened. He covered the receiver. Del, you'll never guess who's on the phone. It's the Sultan of Brunei. Del and Trigger leaned in, listening intently. His Highness, he would like you to fly to Brunei and be his consultant, the voice continued. Recently, His Highness bought a crappy old three-wheeled van, and he wants to know where to start it on cold mornings. Rodney's face fell. He recognized the laughter in the background. Yeah, I had you going there, didn't I? The voice changed to the familiar, mocking tones of Mickey Pierce. Oh, shove it, Mickey, just shove it. Rodney slammed the phone down. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Dave's just had a big row with the Sultan of Brunei, Trigger noted, completely missing the joke. Chapter 7, Memory Baggage. The strain of their financial downfall was taking a toll on Rodney and Cassandra's marriage. Desperate to rekindle the fire, Rodney turned to a man's magazine, the serious kind, not the ones Del hid under the sofa. Cass, we need to try something, Rodney said over dinner at a quiet restaurant. I've been reading about this psychological healing process. It's called fantasy therapy. Cassandra looked skeptical. Does this involve dressing up? Absolutely not. Rodney lied quickly. It's about iconoclastic autosuggestion, the subconscious rejecting reality. We become different. People to unload our memory baggage. It's about remembering to forget. All right, Cassandra sighed. I'm willing to give it a try. Good, Rodney smiled. Now, each person writes down their fantasy figure, and the other person becomes that figure for a little while. He handed her a slip of paper. She looked at it and then back at him. So am I supposed to be her? And you, Rodney said, looking at the name she wrote, you fancy him? The plan was set, but as often happened with the Trotters, the line between fantasy and a police report was dangerously thin. Chapter 8, The Gladiator and the Law. A few nights later, the Trotter flat was the site of a bizarre transformation. Del and Raquel were preparing to go out, while Rodney and Cassandra were deep in their therapeutic exercise. The door flew open, and Cassandra walked in, looking stunning in a full policewoman's uniform, handcuffs, truncheon, and a look of stern authority. Oh, my God! Del jumped. I thought you was a real policewoman. You nearly gave me a coronary. Rodney emerged from the bedroom, looking considerably less authoritative. He was wearing a leather tunic, a cape, and a helmet that was slightly too large. And you, Rogers, Del smirked. Who are you supposed to be? Russell Crowe. Pardon, Rodney grumbled. Russell Crowe, you look more like Spartacus with piles. It's a fancy dress party, Del, Rodney said, sticking to the cover story. My ex-boss at the bank invited us. It's an early party because people have work in the morning. Right, Del said, ushering them toward the door. Go on, off you go. Make a big impression. Here, you can borrow the Capri. As Rodney and Cassandra shuffled out a gladiator and a policewoman heading into the night of Peckham, Del turned to Raquel. You see, darling, power is an aphrodisiac. She's bubbling. Chapter 9, Gold Rush. The neon lights of the television studio were blinding. Del stood on the stage of Gold Rush, facing Jonathan Ross and the judgmental gaze of the British public. He had lied about his pastimes, claiming an interest in 16th century Italian Renaissance art and managed to fumble his way through the preliminary rounds. Rodney, Del whispered into the phone, using his SOS option. I need your help. 50,000 pounds on the line. Who's this? Mickey Pierce. Rodney's voice crackled through the speaker. It's Jonathan Ross. Rodney. The host shouted. We need an answer. Which classical guitarist wrote the opera The Child and the Enchantment? Was it Ravel, Segovia, or Rodrigo? Rodney, sitting in the flat in his pajamas, felt the weight of the world on his shoulders. Ravel, 100% Del. Del turned back to Jonathan Ross, a confident smirk on his face. I'll go with that. It's Ravel. The silence in the studio was deafening. Derek, Jonathan said softly. That was the wrong answer. It was Segovia. The world seemed to collapse. Del was frozen out. He returned home to a flat filled with disappointment. I was certain, Rodney moaned. I could have sworn it was Ravel. Ravel makes shoes, you dipstick. Del exploded, though he himself hadn't known the answer 10 minutes prior. Chapter 10, The Last Laugh. The phone rang. Raquel answered it. Del, it's the producer of Gold Rush. Del took the phone, his heart hammering. Hello. Yes. What? His face went through a kaleidoscope of emotions. He said there's been a mistake. It was Ravel. I've won the 50 grand. The room erupted. Cheers, hugs, and the clinking of glasses. For a fleeting second, the glory was back. The Trotters were once again the masters of their domain. But then, a familiar sound drifted through the receiver, the distinct clink of a jukebox from the Nag's Head. Bloody Mickey Pierce, Del screamed, slamming the phone down. I'm going to move. I'm going to kick his arse into shredded duck. As the laughter of his family filled the room, Del looked at the empty glass in his hand. He looked at Rodney, who was still trying to explain why he thought a shoe manufacturer wrote operas. He looked at Raquel, who was laughing in spite of their poverty. He realized that while the money was gone, the hustle remained. The spirit of the Trotters was not in the millions, but in the relentless, ridiculous hope that the next phone call, the next suitcase, or the next game show would be the one. He adjusted his gold chain, took a deep breath, and looked at his brother. "Don't worry, Rotters," Dell said, the old fire returning to his eyes. "This time next year, we'll be millionaires." Chapter 11, The Morning After the Storm. The morning sun filtered through the cracked blinds of Nelson Mandela House, illuminating the dust that had settled on the velvet curtains. Del Boy sat at the kitchen table, staring at a bowl of soggy cornflakes as if they held the secrets of the universe. The millionaire high of the previous night had evaporated, replaced by the dull ache of the Inland Revenue's impending visit. "Rodney, have you seen the Post?" Del shouted toward the hallway. Rodney stumbled in, rubbing his eyes, wearing a dressing gown that looked like it had been salvaged from a skip in the late 80s. "It's all final demands. Del, and one from the bank asking if I'd like to consolidate my debts. I didn't know you could consolidate nothing into even more nothing." "Don't be like that, Rotters," Del said, brightening. "We're under new management now. Your management. I've been thinking. We need a hook. Something to get the cash flowing while we wait for the taxman to forget where we live. Del, we owe 50,000 pounds, Rodney sighed, sitting down. The taxman isn't going to forget. He's probably got a sat-nav pointed directly at this flat. Listen to me. Del leaned in, his voice dropping to that conspiratorial tone that usually preceded a disaster. I was talking to a bloke down the market yesterday. He's got a pallet of smart toothbrushes. They connect to your phone and tell you if you're brushing too hard. Smart toothbrushes. Rodney looked skeptical. Del, people in Peckham are lucky if they've got their own teeth, let alone a brush that talks to their mobile. No, you're missing the point. These are the Luxor 5000 models. They've got a slight defect. The Bluetooth signal is so strong it occasionally opens garage doors. Imagine the market. We sell them as high-tech security devices that also keep your breath mini fresh. It's a niche market. Rodney groaned, burying his face in his hands. Under new management. I should have known new management just meant same old rubbish, different signature. Chapter 11, The Nag's Head Philosophy. Later that evening, the air in the Nag's Head was thick with the smell of stale beer and the low hum of Trigger's internal monologues. Sid was behind the bar, wiping a glass with a cloth that looked like it had been used to clean an oil spill. "All right, Dave," Trigger said, nodding at Rodney as the brothers walked in. "It's Rodney. Trig, you've known me my whole life," Rodney corrected for the 10,000th time. "I know. Dave, just keeping you on your toes," Trigger replied with a blank stare. Del leaned against the bar, ordering 2 halves of lager and a large cognac for the nerves. "So, Trig, how's the depot? Still recruiting?" "Yeah, Del, they need a new man for the night shift. It's peaceful. Just you, the broom, and the voices," Trigger said solemnly. "Voices?" Rodney asked, leaning in. "What voices Trig, the ones that tell me where the leaves are hiding, Trigger said. They're very helpful. Sometimes they even sing. Del cleared his throat, moving the conversation along. Right. Well, I was telling Rodney here. We're looking to expand our horizons. Diversify. We're in the tech sector now. Tech? Sid chimed in. I thought you were in the bankrupt sector. Del. Temporary setback. Sid. A mere glitch in the matrix. Del declared, raising his glass. To Trotter's independent traders. Now with added Rodney. Denzel walked in, looking more harassed than usual. Del, have you seen the papers? There's a story about a three-wheeled van seen speeding away from a fancy dress party. They say the driver looked like a gladiator and the passenger was a policewoman. Rodney froze, his glass halfway to his mouth. Cassandra, who had been sitting quietly in the corner, suddenly found her drink very interesting. Publicity, Rodney. That's what that is, Del whispered. They're calling you a hero, a gladiator of the people. They're calling me a public nuisance. Del, Rodney hissed back. Chapter the 12th, The Poignant Echoes. As the night wore on and the pub emptied, a rare moment of quiet descended on the Trotter table. Del looked at the empty chair next to him, the one where Uncle Albert used to sit, nursing a rum and spinning yarns about the Russian convoys. You know, Rodney, Del said softly, his usual bravado slipping. I really miss the old sod, even the wartime stories. I give anything to hear about the Battle of the Baltic one more time. Yeah, Rodney agreed, his voice hushed. The flat feels empty without his snoring, and the smell of that old Navy tobacco. He was a survivor, wasn't he? Del mused. Sunk 3 times, and he still kept going. Maybe that's what we are. Rotters. Survivors. We've been sunk by the Central American market, torpedoed by the Inland Revenue, but we're still afloat. In a yellow 3-wheeled boat, Rodney added with a small smile. Exactly. And don't you forget it. We might be in Nelson Mandela House. And we might owe more money than the Greek government. But we're still here. And as long as there's a market in Peckham and a suitcase in the van, we've got a chance. Del stood up, straightening his coat. Come on, Managing Director. We've got 200 security toothbrushes to pick up in the morning. Bonjour. As they walked out into the cool Peckham night, the silhouette of Nelson Mandela House loomed ahead. It wasn't a palace, and it wasn't the riverside penthouse of their dreams, but for the Trotters, it was home. And in the heart of Del Boy, the dream was still very much alive. Rotters. Yeah, Del. This time next year. I know. Del, Rodney sighed, but this time he was smiling. Millionaires. Fools and Fortunes, the Peckham Reversal. Chapter 1, The Inquisition of Derek Trotter. The sky over London hung low and gray, the color of a cheap tin ashtray, weeping a fine drizzle that clung to the windows of the Bankruptcy Tribunal, Inside, the air was stifling, smelling faintly of old paper, floor wax, and the cold sweat of ruined men. Rodney Trotter sat in the stiff-backed waiting room chair, his long limbs folded awkwardly, his knees bouncing with a nervous, rhythmic energy. He looked like a heron that had accidentally wandered into a boardroom. Beside him sat his older brother, Derek, Del Boy to his friends. Sir to the maitre d's of Mayfair, at least, until recently. Del adjusted the cuffs of his bespoke camel hair coat, a lingering relic of a fortune that had vanished like smoke in a hurricane. He radiated an aura of forced invincibility, a sharp contrast to Rodney's visible unraveling. "I'll fetch the suitcase from the van," Del muttered, half to himself, glancing at the frosted glass door of the inner office. He hummed a tuneless melody, projecting a bravado that fooled neither of them. Rodney wiped his damp palms on his trousers. "What's up with you, Rodney?" Del asked, finally noticing his brother's pallor. "I'm a bit nervous, that's all," Rodney confessed, his voice a low, reedy whisper. "I mean, this bloke we're going to see, this Justin, he's not going to be asking me anything about my private life, that sort of thing, is he?" Del scoffed, flashing a gold sovereign ring that the bailiffs had somehow missed. "Of course he ain't. We're not that private. He's not going to want to know about you and Cassandra's little problems," Del added, a teasing glint in his eye. Rodney stood up, his head snapping toward his brother. "No, no. Good, 'cause otherwise I would. Wait, what problems? Me and Cassandra haven't got any problems." Del leaned in, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper that echoed loudly in the quiet room. "That's not what you said to me the other night." "All right," Rodney hissed, his face flushing a sudden, violent crimson. "So there's been one or two minor hiccups in the bedroom department, but they're personal, and I told you in confidence, under the strictest brotherly privilege. Del." All right, keep your hair on," Del placated, adjusting his silk tie. "I'm not going to be telling him about chiffons and things, and I won't tell him what Cassandra wears, either." Before Rodney could formulate a sufficiently scathing reply, the frosted glass door creaked open. A thin, pallid man with a clipboard and spectacles that seemed to magnify the utter lack of joy in his eyes stepped out. "Justin." "Sorry to keep you waiting," Justin said, his voice entirely devoid of sorrow. "It's been a particularly busy morning. Please, come in." They followed Justin into an office that felt smaller than a prison cell. It was lined with filing cabinets containing the shattered dreams of 1,000 small businessmen. Justin sat behind a heavy oak desk, gesturing for the brothers to take the two meager chairs opposite him. Now, Justin began, lacing his fingers together. "I've got all the basic details about your business career, etc. But what I'd like to do is to get an insight into the real you. How you started, how you became so successful, but more importantly, your lives and your raison d'etre. Del leaned back, a wide, nostalgic smile spreading across his face. Entirely inappropriate for a man facing complete financial ruin. Ah, laboratoire garni, Del replied smoothly, misusing the French phrase with total conviction. Justin blinked slowly. So, in your own words and in your own time. Well, where shall I start, Justin? Del said, resting his hands on his belly. Up to a few years ago, we were just very ordinary people living, well, very ordinary lives. Weren't we, Rodards? Rodney offered a bleak nod. Ordinary was an understatement. They had been market traders, scraping by on selling faulty VCers and luminous paint. And then Dole's eyes shone with the memory of the golden days. As you know, one day I discovered a historic and almost priceless artifact, that old watch. The memory hung in the air of the Christie's auction, the hammer falling. The realization that they were instantly, unfathomably wealthy, over £6 million. The leap from the grimy streets of Peckham to the stratosphere of the global elite. At first, we didn't know what to do with it. Rodney chimed in, finding his voice. To begin with, we thought about donating it to the British Museum as a national treasure. Yeah, Del chuckled. And then we decided to flog it. So, before you know it, Rodgers and me have come in on an eye-watering £6.5 million. Well, after we divvied the dosh up, making sure our Uncle Albert got a nice little drink to keep him happy down on the coast. We thought of others first. We donated to charity. Enormously, of course. Justin wrote something down. His pen scratched against the paper like a rat clawing at wood. Eventually, we had to start thinking about our future, Del continued, his tone taking on a defensive edge. So, we sought out this city stockbroker, posh bloke, braces, slick hair, the lot. He advised us to invest in a new and vibrant venture. It was a Central American market. He said it was attracting massive funds from all over the world. For a while, we were making more money than the Royal Mint. We weren't flash, though, Rodney added quickly, seeking validation from the unsmiling official. Oh, no, we weren't flash. Del agreed vigorously. I mean, even when we went away on business, we always took the family with us. There would be me and Raquel, my significant other, and, of course, Rodney and his wife Cassandra, and not forgetting my young son, Damien. Chapter 2, The Ivory Tower Falls. As Del spoke, Rodney's mind drifted back to the apex of their wealth. The memories were vivid, painted in hues of azure seas and clinking champagne flutes. He remembered a particular afternoon at a luxury resort in Monte Carlo. The sun had been blindingly bright, reflecting off the Mediterranean. Del had been holding court at a poolside table. wearing a Hawaiian shirt that cost more than their old flat, ordering expensive cocktails while Raquel tried to enjoy the tranquility. But there had been no tranquility. Little Damien, Dill's pride and joy, had been a terror in designer clothing. "Ralph, you've got to have a word with Damien," Raquel had sighed, using the waiter's name as if they were old friends. "People are complaining." "Oh, no. What's he done now?" Cassandra had asked, peering over her sunglasses. "He's just peed in the swimming pool," Raquel said, exasperated. "Oh, bleep it out, Cassandra," Dell had laughed, waving away the concern. "All little boys do enjoy a splash in the swimming pool, don't they?" "Yes, Derek," Cassandra had replied tightly, "but not from the top of the 4-meter diving board. He's a little git." Rodney remembered the sickening lurch of anxiety that had always bubbled beneath the surface of their luxury. He hadn't been allowed to gamble, drink to excess, or visit discos, per Cassandra's strict instructions to keep him grounded. But Dell had known no such limits. "I feel lucky tonight," Dell would shout, popping corks of vintage Bollinger. But luck is a fickle mistress, and the Trotters' luck had an expiration date. The end came not with an explosion, but with a whisper, a sudden chill in the warm Central American wind, the stockbroker's frantic phone calls that Dell, in his arrogance, had ignored while water skiing in Nice. Rodney snapped back to the present, listening to Dell explain the collapse to Justin. It turned out that negotiations between the Central American countries had collapsed. Dell was saying, his voice uncharacteristically hollow, the market was wiped out, nicked the lot. We'd even paid for the hotel on a credit card which had, we discovered at the checkout desk, now been withdrawn. Suddenly, all our so-called business associates wouldn't return our calls. Rodney added, the sting of betrayal still fresh. We were cast into a financial wilderness, about as long as it took for someone to push a button on the internet. The money was gone. Justin flipped a page on his clipboard. There is a name that crops up every now and then in these documents. Michael Fisher, landlord of a public house, the Nag's Head, Peckham. What part did he play in the proceedings? Dell looked down at his shoes. Well, Mike invested his life savings in our venture. He actually remortgaged the pub. I see. And will Mr. Fisher be giving evidence? No, Dell said quietly. He's in prison. He's awaiting trial. The fraud squad claims that he tried to recoup his losses by embezzling the brewery. Never was a man more innocent, Rodney lied smoothly. A reflex born of years living on the wrong side of the Trading Standards Authority. I take it Mr. Fisher will be pleading not guilty, Justin asked. No, Dell sighed. He confessed to everything. Justin made a final, brutal note on his pad. I noticed that your respective properties were company-owned. So when the company was liquidated, you both lost your homes. Yes, Rodney whispered. I had a lovely little place right on the river, and I had an estate Dell added defensively, with peacocks and everything. But due to my foresight, some years previously, I had bought another property, so at least we had somewhere to live. Nelson Mandela House, Justin read from the file, a hint of disdain finally piercing his neutral tone. Yes, Dell said, lifting his chin. Our old flat. It just goes to show you how fortunes alter. All our good luck turned to bad. Every day there was more bad news. We thought things couldn't possibly get worse. Dell paused, the bravado finally cracking, revealing the tired, desperate man beneath. Oh, boy, how wrong we were. Chapter 3, The Ghost of Uncle Albert. The bad news had come in waves, crashing against the shores of their already ruined lives. The most devastating blow had arrived via a somber telephone call. Uncle Albert, the white-bearded, seafaring patriarch of the family, had passed away. The funeral was held in a sleepy coastal town where Albert had spent his final, comfortable years with his companion, Elsie Partridge. The rain, relentless and unforgiving, hammered against the black umbrellas of the meager gathering. Standing by the open grave, Rodney felt a profound sense of emptiness, not just for Albert, but for the utter decimation of their entire world. A few years ago, they would have arrived in a fleet of Rolls-Royces. Today, they had barely scraped together the train fare. Albert's nephew, Roland, a stern-faced man who clearly disapproved of the trotter lifestyle, stood across from them. Well, I suppose we'll all miss him in our way, eh? Dell offered, trying to break the heavy silence as they retreated to the local pub for the wake. Missing him already, Rodney agreed softly. I'll tell you one thing we won't miss, though. All those bloody wartime sagas. Roland bristled. Actually, Derek, we used to love hearing about his past. That's right, Roland's wife added. Couldn't get enough of it. Dell, misreading the room entirely, chuckled. Yeah, but God, he did go on, though, didn't he? He never bloody stopped. Rodney cringed, wanting the floorboards to open and swallow him. Yeah, well, you'd have to blame me for that one. Roland, Dell plowed on, oblivious to the icy glares. You see, I used to love them stories. I loved them so much that when he got to the point and said, and then Germany surrendered, I'd say, tell us about the day that war was declared. And he'd start all over again. We'd stay up all night sometimes. More fool you. Derek, Roland snapped, his grief morphing into anger. I used to just tell him straight. I'd say, "Oi, knock off the John Wayne stuff. To hear you go on, you'd think you'd won the war all by yourself." Dell's smile vanished. A sudden, fierce loyalty for the old man flared in his chest. Yeah, well, in many ways. That's true. 'Cause everyone involved was fighting their own individual war, weren't they? You've got to remember that a lot of blokes lost their lives for our liberty, just so that 50 years later, prats like you would have the freedom to knock them. All right? Take it easy, Del, Rodney whispered, grabbing his brother's arm as the tension skyrocketed. I tell you what, Roland, Del sneered, stepping forward. Have they got a garden here? 'Cause I think you and I ought to go outside and have a more detailed chat. It had taken Raquel and Cassandra's combined efforts to pull Del back, apologizing profusely to the horrified relatives. They retreated to a quiet corner, isolated from the rest of the mourners. I didn't mean to upset anybody, Del muttered, staring into his lukewarm pint of bitter. It's just emotions running a bit high. That's all. I bet old Bunny's up there having a right laugh. Bunny? Rodney asked, confused. Yeah, Albert. That's what they called him in the RAF. Didn't they? Because his surname was Warren. Get it? Bunny Warren. Even in the depths of despair, Del could find a terrible joke, but the laughter didn't reach his eyes. Chapter 4, The Managing Director. Back in London, the walls of the Nelson Mandela House flat seemed to press inward. The vibrant wallpaper from the 1980s was peeling, a physical manifestation of their decay. The bankruptcy court had delivered the final, crushing blow. Del had been completely disqualified from running any business. The Inland Revenue was demanding £48,754, plus interest. They had 1 year to pay it back before the bailiffs would come to seize the flat itself. Raquel stood by the kitchen sink, washing the same mug for the third time, staring blankly at the tower blocks through the grimy window. So, what are we going to do? Then, Dad, Damien asked, sitting on the faded sofa, playing a handheld video game that was already obsolete. I suppose you could always look for a job, Cassandra suggested tentatively. Trigger said they're recruiting down at his depot. The pay is not too bad, either. I know it's only road sweeping. But me? Del looked appalled, placing a hand over his heart. You can't expect me to go out sweeping the roads. Not at my age. I'm an executive. I was talking about Rodney, Cassandra clarified. Rodney choked on his tea. Me? Oh, come on. Can you honestly see me pushing a broom around? They give training, yeah, but I've got to GCEs. Del paced the worn carpet, his mind working furiously. I've been trading all my life. Since I was 12, I could sell rice to the Chinese. I'm going to go back to trading. I'm going to work for a little local firm. Like who? Raquel asked, turning off the tap. It's called Trotter's Independent Traders. Rodney groaned, burying his face in his hands. Del, what are you talking about? The firm's been liquidated, or liquidized, whatever the stupid word is. No, 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 Del insisted, his eyes manic. The firm can go on trading. It's just that I've been disqualified from running it. That doesn't mean to say that I can't work for it. All we need is a new managing director." Cassandra sighed, a sound of utter defeat. "Derek, who is going to be stupid enough to take over Trotter's independent traders?" Silence fell over the room. Slowly, Dell turned his head. His eyes locked onto Rodney. A slow, terrifying grin spread across his face. "Well, I don't know what we're going to do. Rodney, do you?" Dell said, his voice dripping with fox innocence. "If only there was some way in which we could carry on trading. If only there was someone out there, Rodney, who could take over the firm. Someone young, enthusiastic, someone full of ideas." Rodney looked around, paranoid. "Who?" "The yuppie from down the pub." "Nay, you." "Me?" Rodney squeaked. "Think about it. Legally, there is nothing to stop me taking over Trotter's independent traders. I'm disqualified. You're not." It took 5 minutes of rapid-fire persuasion, but eventually the trap sprang shut. Rodney Trotter was officially the new managing director of TIT Dell. Naturally, would remain in charge of sales, purchasing, and finance. Rodney's sole duty was to carry the legal liability if they got caught. The news spread through the local pub, the Nag's Head, like wildfire. Mickey Pierce, a sharply dressed conman with the morals of an alley cat, found it particularly hilarious. He saw the new managing director title as an open invitation for psychological warfare. That evening, the phone in the flat rang. Cassandra, attempting to act like a professional secretary despite sitting on a sagging sofa, answered it. "Trotter's independent traders. How may I help you?" she recited dutifully. She covered the receiver, looking at Rodney. "I don't know who it is. Sounds foreign. He says he wants to speak to the boss." "Boy, excuse me," Rodney said, puffing out his chest. "I'm the boss now. Give me that." He took the phone, adopting his deepest, most executive voice. "Yes, this is he. My name is Rodney Trotter. I am the managing director. Good evening." A thick, exaggerated accent replied through the earpiece. "I am wishing to speak with managing director. I am representative of Sultan of Brunei." Rodney's eyes widened to the size of saucers. He covered the mouthpiece. Raquel, you'll never guess who's on the phone. It's only the Sultan of Brunei." Dell, who was polishing his shoes in the corner, snorted. "Yeah, right. My name is Asif Hazen," the voice continued. "His Highness, he would like to talk with you. You have advertisement in newspaper." "Yes," Rodney said, his voice trembling with excitement. "How may I be of assistance, sir? Would His Highness like to fly me to Brunei to be his consultant?" Actually, the voice dropped the accent entirely, revealing the sneering tone of Mickey Pierce. Recently, His Highness bought a crappy old 3-wheeled van, and he wants to know how to start it on cold mornings. Had you going there, didn't I? Rotters. Laughter erupted down the phone line. Rodney slammed the receiver down, his face burning with humiliation. I knew it was him all along. He lied to the room. I was just winding him up. When the going gets tough, Dell smirked, putting down his shoe brush. The tough get going. You handled that beautifully, Mr. Director. Chapter 5. Fantasy and Failure. The stress of the bankruptcy and the suffocating proximity of living back in Nelson Mandela House was taking its toll on Rodney and Cassandra's marriage. Intimacy had become a distant memory, replaced by hushed arguments in the dark, so the rest of the flat wouldn't hear. Desperate, Rodney had purchased a self-help magazine, drawn to an article on fantasy therapy by a West Coast American psychologist. He reckons that most couples' troubles stem from bygone days. Rodney tried to explain to a highly skeptical Cassandra over a cheap dinner at a local cafe. He calls it memory baggage. We unload it by becoming different people. It's a theory known as iconoclastic autosuggestion. Cassandra poked at her chips. Does this involve dressing up, Rodney? Absolutely not. Rodney lied smoothly. It's all in the mind. We write down a fantasy figure, and the other person becomes that figure for the night. They agreed to try it. Cassandra wrote down her fantasy. Rodney wrote down his. Later that evening, the flat was a chaotic mess. Dell was frantically trying to secure a shady deal with Monkey Harris over the phone for consignment of stolen electronic personal organizers. Suddenly, the living room door clicked open. Dell slammed the phone down, spinning around. Monkey, I've got to hang up. We're being raided. Standing in the doorway was Cassandra, dressed head to toe in a Metropolitan Police uniform, complete with a radio and handcuffs. Behind her stood Rodney. He was wearing a makeshift leather tunic, sandals that laced up to his knees, and a plastic sword strapped to his hip. He looked like an extra from a low-budget biblical epic who had gotten lost on the way to the catering truck. Dell stared, utterly bewildered. Oh, my God, Cassandra, I thought you was a real policewoman. You nearly gave me a coronary. Why are you dressed like a couple of Wallies? Don't be naive, Derek. Cassandra sighed, thoroughly embarrassed. Isn't it obvious? Well, it may be to some people, darling, but I'm not from the planet Dippy. Who are you supposed to be? That one from the bill, Rodney mumbled, looking at the floor. And you, Rotters? Dell asked, eyeing the plastic sword. Who are you supposed to be? Rodney stood up a little straighter. Russell Crowe, from Gladiator. Dell erupted into a coughing fit of laughter. Russell Crowe, you look more like Spartacus with piles. Look, it is a simple fancy dress party. That's all, Rodney stammered, abandoning the therapy lie entirely. My ex-boss at the bank invited us. A bit early for a fancy dress party, isn't it? 5:30. Dell noted, glancing at his gold Rolex a fake. Naturally, before Rodney could invent another lie, Dill's face lit up with a brilliant, terrible idea. He had been looking for a way to get out of the house. You know what? I'll let you borrow the old Capri to get there. Go on. Go off and have some fun. But Rodney, before you go, I need you to do me a massive favor. Chapter 6, The Gold Rush. The favor was supposed to be simple. Rodney was to stay home and wait for a highly important phone call regarding the stolen organizers while Dell went out. But Dell had an ulterior motive, a grand scheme to pull them out of bankruptcy in one glorious, televised swoop. Dell had managed to secure a spot as a contestant on Gold Rush, the fastest, highest-stakes game show on British television, hosted by the charismatic Jonathan Ross. The studio lights were blindingly hot. Dell stood behind a neon-lit podium, sweating profusely inside his only remaining good suit. To his left was a financial advisor from Merseyside. To his right, a rock-climbing enthusiast from Newquay. But Dell possessed something they didn't: the raw, unadulterated desperation of a Peckham street trader. Welcome to the quiz show that everyone is talking about. Jonathan Ross bellowed to the cheering studio audience. This is Monday. This is live. This is Gold Rush. Through a combination of blind luck, calculated guessing, and the failures of his opponents, Dell navigated the preliminary rounds. The crowd loved him. He was the underdog, the cheeky chappie who bantered with the host and seemed entirely out of his depth, yet kept surviving. The board lit up. The tension in the studio was palpable. Derek, Jonathan Ross said, his voice dropping to a dramatic register, "You have played a brilliant game. You are now facing the 50,000-pound question. These lights will turn to gold, and if you get this right, you'll be answering the 100,000-pound question. But beware, you have lost your shot in the dark option. You only have your LS remaining." Dell licked his dry lips. 50 grand. It was enough to pay off the inland revenue and save the flat. It was salvation. Bring it on, Jonathan. Lovely jubbly. For 50,000 pounds, here it is. Jonathan read from his card. Which classical guitarist wrote the opera The Child and the Enchantment? Was it Ravel, Segovia, or Rodrigo? Dell's heart sank to his shoes. He knew the price of a knockoff video recorder. He knew how to charm a barmaid. But classical guitarists were a foreign language. I think I know this one. Jonathan. Dell bluffed, buying time. I think it's Ravel. Or I keep thinking it could be Segovia. Then again, it might be Rodrigo. Well, Derek, you're right. It's definitely one of those three. Jonathan deadpanned, drawing a laugh from the audience. In that case, Jonathan, I'm going to have to use my old SOS, aren't I? I think that's probably wise. Who would you like to be your savior tonight? Derek. My brother, Rodney. He's at home in our flat, taking care of a bit of business. He's got to GCE's, You know, brain box of the family. Back in Nelson Mandela House, Rodney, still wearing his absurd Russell Crowe gladiator outfit, was pacing the floor in a foul mood. The phone rang. He snatched it up, expecting it to be Mickey Pierce calling to mock him again. "Hello," Rodney barked. "Hello, is that Rodney?" A smooth, professional voice asked. "Yes." "Right. This is Jonathan Ross at the Gold Rush Studio." Rodney sneered. "Oh, piss off. Mickey, you're getting on my tits now. Pretending to be Jonathan Ross." "Rodney, it really is Jonathan Ross. We need your help." "Yeah, right," Rodney mocked. Suddenly, Joe's panicked voice echoed through the line. "Rodney, Rodney, no, it is Jonathan Ross. I'm on the telly." Rodney froze, the plastic sword clattering against his leg. "Oh, my God. Hi, Jonathan. How are you?" "I'm just fine," Jonathan said, clearly amused. "I've got Derek here, and he's on the precipice of winning 50,000 pounds. Rodney nearly dropped the phone. "You're kidding." "I'm deadly serious, but he's got a problem with a question, and he has chosen you as his savior. You have 20 seconds to answer." Hold on, Rodney interrupted, his inner trotter surfacing. "What's in this for me?" "I'll make sure you get a drink, you plonker. Just answer the question," Del screamed from the studio. "Listen carefully," Jonathan interjected. "Which classical guitarist wrote the opera The Child and the Enchantment? Was it Ravel, Segovia, or Rodrigo?" Rodney closed his eyes. His to G.C. east one of which was an art flared in his mind. He visualized the names. He felt a surge of absolute, unshakable confidence. "Ravel," Rodney said firmly. "How sure are you?" Jonathan asked. 100%. Ravel. In the studio, Del exhaled a massive sigh of relief. "Good boy, Rotters. Take it away." "Del, I'll go with that. Jonathan, it's Ravel." "You know, Derek, you don't have to take his answer," Jonathan warned gently. "No, he knows what he's talking about. He's an intellectual. It's Ravel." The studio lights flickered. A low, ominous synthesized sound filled the room. Jonathan Ross looked at Del with genuine pity. "Derek, that was the wrong answer. It was Segovia." The world seemed to stop spinning. Del stared at the host, his mouth opening and closing like a landed fish. "What? No. Rodney said it was Ravel." "I know he did, Derek, but he was wrong. You've used up all your options. You've lost all your money. I'm afraid you're frozen out of the game." Del didn't say a word. He didn't wave to the crowd. He simply turned, his camel hair coat suddenly looking heavy and cheap, and walked off the stage, disappearing into the dark wings of the studio, leaving his dreams of 50,000 pounds scattered on the brightly lit floor. Chapter 7, The Final Insult. It took Del hours to return home. He had wandered the unfamiliar streets of the television studio district, nursing a cup of lukewarm T-ball with his last pound coin the consolation prize. When he finally pushed open the door to the flat, he looked a decade older. Raquel, Cassandra, and Rodney were sitting in the living room in grim silence. Rodney had taken off the gladiator tunic and was wearing a dressing gown, staring at the floor. I could have sworn it was Ravel, Rodney whispered, breaking the silence. And so could Cassandra, couldn't you? Dell muttered bitterly, walking to the drinks cabinet and pouring a massive measure of cheap rum. Well, you're both a pair of dipsticks, aren't you? I'm sorry, Dell, Rodney pleaded. I really am. You know, Dell said, his voice terrifyingly calm, for the rest of my life. Getting the question wrong in front of my family, my friends, well, the entire British nation, is going to be the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me. Ravel. Everyone knows Ravel makes shoes. The heavy silence returned, suffocating them. They were exactly where they had started, broke, bankrupt, and facing eviction. Suddenly, the shrill ring of the telephone shattered the quiet. Rodney jumped. I'll get it. He picked up the receiver. Hello. Yes, he is. Can I ask who's calling, please? Rodney's face went pale. He covered the mouthpiece and looked at Dell. Dell, it's the producer of Gold Rush. He wants to talk to you. Dell groaned. Oh, my God. What's he want? I bet it's about that podium I accidentally kicked over when I stormed off. I bet someone's damaged it now, haven't they? They're going to bill me for it. Resigned to his fate, Dell snatched the phone. Hello. Yes, this is Derek Trotter. What? No. A pause. Dell's eyes widened. The color rushed back to his face. No, he said there's been a mistake. It was Ravel. No way. Dell barked into the phone, his face lighting up with a manic, disbelieving joy. I knew I was right. Yeah, he said I could take the $50,000 and go back on the show. Dell pumped his fist in the air. Yes. Then his face hardened. He heard a faint sound in the background of the call. A faint, rhythmic thumping. A jukebox. Dell's eyes narrowed. He recognized that sound. It was the jukebox from the Nag's Head pub. Oh, have a day off, will you? You lot. Dell snarled into the receiver. Who do you think this is? He covered the phone and whispered furiously to Rodney. Hey, look. You can hear the jukebox in the pub. It's Bloody Mickey Pierce again, doing another prank. Dell uncovered the phone, his voice dripping with triumphant sarcasm. He wasn't going to let Mickey win this one. He was going to play the ultimate bluff. Don't worry, Dell said loudly to the prankster. Yeah, I'll tell you what we would like you to do with the money. Give all the money to charity, yeah. And if you phone here once again, I'm going to come down there and kick your arse into shredded duck. Goodbye. Dell slammed the phone down, feeling a massive surge of adrenaline and pride. He had outsmarted the Joker. He turned to his family, beaming, expecting applause for his quick wits. See, that's it, Jonathan Ross, calling me. Pa! Del laughed, clapping his hands together. He said give the 50,000 to charity. What a nice guy. I told him where to go. Del threw his arms wide, looking at the stunned faces of his family. He mistook their horror for all. Who do you people think we are? Del shouted, his voice echoing in the shabby flat. We're the Trotters, and we're back. Yes, 50,000 pounds. He didn't realize it yet. He wouldn't realize it until the morning papers confirmed that the quiz show had indeed made a mistake. That Ravel was the correct answer, and that Derek Trotter, in a live act of unprecedented philanthropic generosity, had just donated 50,000 pounds to a cat sanctuary. But for tonight, in the peeling wallpaper of Nelson Mandela House, Del Boy Trotter felt like a millionaire once again. Chapter 8, The Hangover of Charity. The following morning in Peckham arrived with a cruel, mocking brightness. A single shaft of sunlight pierced through the grimy kitchen window of 127 Nelson Mandela House, illuminating the dust motes dancing over a half-eaten plate of cold toast. Del Boy was the first one up. He was wearing his silk dressing gown, the one with the